download app nga jëf
si kuma kangulu fo menu mu toñati pour commissioner si toñani sotono e bulu ñaming.
You have elected to testify in Mandinka.
Ako ite inata ñina foko be CDRO kala Mandinka kangoleto.
Therefore, please ensure that you allow a few seconds in between our speeches so that the translation can be completed.
Ako bitunga bedani la isikari watindimbula alla kuma kangulu tema nate kumofofaya kanji ifanansi la muy domandi ndoron janni ba jabila pour alla kuma kangulu kana sele ñokang.
Therefore, I ask that you speak slowly, speak into the microphone, and just take your time.
Akaba fule fanang isila dia mo sumayandi domanding nyin kamala kana sorla sila kumo fahamu iya kana sori anyama.
Do you understand that, sir?
Ako foyo fahamu le bang. Well, dia mo santo fom fanalisa mo aha.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I do understand.
Perfect. And if you continue doing that, speaking into the microphone so that we hear you, that would be great.
Ako esi continue ka dia mo microphone kono pruila kumol si moy saha ko be bete ala bak.
For your testimony, we will focus on 3 main issues.
Ako ela CDRO kono ibe nyatili nyama la dinkira sabalela.
We will begin with your background and professional experience.
Ako mba folo la ite fangola kunya lela ila fang kibaro itolom jumati aning ila londo ila hamu isondo momenti.
We will then address the events of November 11, 1994.
Ako tumon sinadun kulu kono men keta November karotil tanin killing sango 1994 sango kono.
And then we will conclude with any information that you may have in relation to the Korosise incident.
Okola sina kulu labang dinkirato dame ya lonko wolem ite kulu menu long Korosise la kulu to aketa nyaming.
Are you ready to begin your testimony?
Ako foi pareta le purka CDRO damu tabang.
Pareta.
Yes, I am ready.
Can you please state your full name for the record?
Ako itoni kontongo fo pour safer lalu sa safe.
Datomo Lamin Ndure.
My name is Lamin Ndure.
Can you tell us when and where you were born?
Afonyeng iwuluta mintole ani wuluta sanjumale.
Luta Jokadu Baria.
I was born in Jokadu Baria.
Do you recall the year when you were born?
Foi hakilo ya mutale sanjumalum iwuluta.
November Tilimwaning Saba.
23rd of November.
Do you recall the year when you were born?
Ako foi hakilo ya sango mutale ba iwuluta sango menkono. Aha.
Please tell us.
Afonye.
64.
1964.
Did you receive any form of formal education?
Ako fo nyinketale bang itatale karambungo to bang.
Ani manta karamboto.
No, I did not go to school.
Can you tell us about your professional experience? Tell us when and where you started working.
Ako fo bitung ila do ko londo la karola isi fem fo nyenje ye do ko damuta sanjumale anu be do ko la mintole.
Ngamoto karang Kerewan Governor Office.
I started to learn driving at the governor's office in Kerewan.
78, 79.
1978,
79.
1979.
Ngamoto Karanjia.
I learned to drive there.
No, apparently akaje.
I also did apprentice there.
Do you recall when you became a qualified driver?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutale sanjumalum ibulo koita han fo kete ifaye drive oti.
Abrenga kan 1983 alenga driving license qualified like a driver.
I was qualified in 1983. That was when I got my driving license.
And still focusing on your work experience, what did you do after that?
ko hanimbi kan nyatiling ila do ko ila ye do ko menke wati jumalem ye do ko nyin damuta moto borindo
o 83 nyin mo nga starta ka moto borindi.
I started driving in 1983.
Tarta base tractor driver yala.
I was in Basse driving a tractor.
O kata 84 let.
And that was in 1984
Basse,
when I was in Basse in 1984.
And for how long did you continue driving at Basse?
ako yesanje jelle ke o moto borindo la Basse
moto borindi jelle fo 88 moro nanje.
I drove there until 1988 and then I left.
Nata jang.
I came here.
Nata kombo jang.
I came here to the combos.
Nata join gendarmerie.
And then I joined the gendarmerie.
Before gendarmerie ngado ko ke hotel auto.
But before joining the gendarmerie, I worked at a hotel.
Security guard.
As a security guard.
Can you tell us when you enlisted into the gendarmerie?
afanyen dukare sanjumalom idunta gendarmerie do ko la
1991.
And Warrant Officer Ndure, it's very important that I explain to you that it's crucial that you tell the truth and you have taken an oath to tell the truth. Do you understand that?
akonyin kumayata bake purya bambandi mako inyanta tonya doron ne fula jang katu ye kalile ibeo kaliwo kono woto inyanta tonya damman ne fula.
And I only make the point now because I didn't tell you earlier.
ako neaja abeo fule ye sayeng anyanta fule num juna le barbitu am afenu wotumo wala na sayeng aba bambandi lema.
Do you understand that?
ako yo fahamu le bang.
Yes, I hear you.
So when you enlisted into the gendarmerie in 1991, can you tell us what your rank was at that time?
ako biri dunta gendarmerie 1991 sangokono ye place jumale dila
91 92 nga lance corporal soro.
I joined in 1991 and in 1992 I became a lance corporal.
Do you recall when you got your next promotion?
ako fo hakilo bakan wokola inata ila place la fa do soto wati jumale.
Akilo ma olungo ma.
I cannot recall the date.
Do you recall that at a certain point there was an amalgamation and the gendarmerie soldiers, some went to the army, some went to the police?
ako fo hakilo ya mutaleban wati nata soto ye gendarmerie lu nati ke idundi bunda doto dol tata sojari yala dolu kafuta police oluma.
Ngaw kalam tale.
Yes, I was aware of that.
When that occurred, can you tell us which security force you joined?
ako biri o keta ite kafuta karajumale ma.
Wente tarambe airport terminal.
That time I was at the airport at the terminal.
Airport security.
I was security at the airport.
Which security force were you with? Were you with the army at that time or were you with the police?
ako tumo dum itarta sojaro la karole la ban fo itarta police la karola.
Tumo me police la karol.
At that time I was with the police.
Olota amalgamation keta entara jail.
When the amalgamation took place, it found me there.
And as part of the police, do you remember if you were known by a particular name? Your unit, that is.
ako police tumo menna fo hakilo sibula to do la le bang commandi menna.
Kawala for tactical support group.
Yes, that was the group
TSG,
they called
TSG.
the Tactical Support Group, the TSG.
What is your current rank at the moment?
ako nyintembeng palas jumale bebulu.
Warrant officer class 1.
Warrant officer, class 1.
001.
Can you tell us the different ranks that you held between when you were Lance Corporal and when you became Warrant Officer Class 1?
Ako isa fono nye kabirikata Lance Corporal te. Kabo tembo ye palas juma nyolle mara hanfo janni bekela Warrant Officer makamoto ibedamenten sign.
94 ayatara mu Lance Corporal tenu.
In 1994, I was a Lance Corporal.
Please continue.
Ako continue wokola.
Kabri 94, dunta 94 kono.
When we got into 94,
Not a promotion sort of full couple.
then I got a promotion to a full couple.
After you became a corporal, what was your next promotion?
Ko birikata kopuloti wokola enata palas la fajumale dile la.
Not a sergeant or a sergeant.
Then I was promoted to the rank of a sergeant.
Thereafter, which rank did you hold?
Biring ye ke sajinoti wokola enata palas jumale soto koteke.
Sergeant ranko meta je baka fo njuta ka staff sergeant soto.
I was a sergeant for a long time until I was due to be promoted to the rank of a staff sergeant.
Sergeant inata na next promotion inata 002 dinner.
Then they gave me my next promotion, which is 002.
So, just to be clear, did you skip the rank of staff sergeant because you spent a lot of time as a sergeant? Is that correct?
Akake nyinin kamen wolem wairi meta sajini ya palasoto ko ya funyamin. So wala ya kendi inate soundi staff sajini ya la kaike WO palasoto.
Kadun juta la ka staff sergeant soto.
Yes, because
imanna dinna wala bulatene nata 002 dinna.
Because I was yes, because I was overdue to be promoted as a staff sergeant, and because of the delay in the promotion, so I skipped the rank of a staff sergeant, and I was made a 002.
Do you recall when you obtained your rank of 001, which is Warrant Officer Class 1?
Akufu hakilo ya mutale Warrant Officer Class 1 yo makamu soto wati jumale.
I forgot the date.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I would like to take you back to 1994 when you were a Lance Corporal.
Akabela fila kemurundi 1994 utumu ibe Lance Corporal palasoto.
You told us that you were stationed at the airport terminal at some point. Did that change after the coup d'etat in 1994?
Ako nyum fuko ibe nun kuluntila jirulato airport han fo wati. Ako birin 1994 coup d'etat keta fo falintale bang.
For station of Falintale.
And fo ila taro je ila taro airport fo le falinta bang.
Falintale nata boje nata yundum baras.
Yes, there was changes. They removed me from there, and I went to the Yundum barracks.
And this was after the coup d'etat.
Nyimu coup d'etat kola le tibang.
Coup d'etat kola.
Yes, this was after the coup d'etat.
You've already told us that you're a driver. Were you assigned to any member of the army at that time?
Ako yenyum fonyana ko imu drive foleti. Saying fulung inata idundi bundale to je bang dame yalon ko ka driver yake o bundale wala mo.
Mbijele the STGL transport.
Yes, I was with the transport unit.
Kabrimbije for inatang samba Yankuba Turea.
I was there until I was moved and attached to Yankuba Ture.
Do you recall how long after the coup d'etat you were attached, you were assigned to drive Mr. Yankuba Ture?
Ako fo hakilo samuta nole coup d'etat keta wato men ay wuce jelleta fo janning ibe sambala Yankuba Ture la karola.
Metala demanding
It took a little while.
Redundancy.
It took a few months.
Do you recall the events of November 11, 1994?
Ako foi hakilo bulata November karotil tanning killing kolu kande bang 1996 sango kono. So 1997. Oh, 1994 sango kono, 1994.
Hakilo ba kanne.
Yes, I can recall that.
Were you assigned as Yankuba Touré's driver before that event or after that event?
Ako ye samba Yankuba Touré ya moto borindo la janning we kelombang for caring kolalom.
Janning November 11 besila le ensamba je.
I was taken there before November 11.
And when you say Yankuba Touré, which Yankuba Touré are you referring to?
Ako niko Yankuba Touré, be Yankuba Touré jumalema.
Yankuba Touré junta member sonyi.
Yankuba Touré, the member of the junta and also a minister
Local government.
of local government.
Do you recall his rank at the time?
Ako foi hakilo sibula abe palaso mento tembo.
Time or lieutenant or mate.
At the time, he was a lieutenant.
So you told us that you were assigned as his driver before the events of November 11th, 1994. How long did you remain as his driver?
Ako yenyim foko keta jannin November karo til tanning killing kolu bekela 1994. Foi hakilo ya mutale bang inata wucheje lekeje driver yala.
Mbejele for 96 election only.
I was there up till the 1996 elections.
96 election.
So you were assigned as his driver for about 2 years between 94 and 1996. Is that correct?
Ako woto yasanji fulale keje driver yala kabo 1994 kata 1996. Ako wolembang?
Wala.
Yes, that is it.
At that time, were you the only driver assigned to Mr. Lieutenant Yankuba Touré?
Ako tembo ite drone nen drive oti membe do kola Lieutenant Yankuba Touré bang?
Telemala official driver.
Yes, I was his official driver.
So you were his only official driver, is that correct?
Ako woto abeko ite damale mwala official driver ti fo lembang?
Wala.
Yes, that is it.
Did he have any other driver assigned to him apart from the official driver?
Ako fo driver do bijele mem fanankala motolu borindi menning official driver te kelinti.
La driver motor do minka tarala suokono.
Yes, there was another vehicle that is normally stationed in his house.
Civilian driver about.
There was a civilian driver for that vehicle.
Do you recall the name of the civilian driver?
Ako foi hakilo sibula o civilian driver nyin tola le bang?
Hakilo sibula.
Yes, I can recall.
Please tell us.
Ako dukare afanye banjumale moti.
Tolonga tolong koli. Tolka fa doron koli.
We know him by Koli and we call him Koli.
So as Lieutenant Yankuba Touré's only driver, you would be the one to take him to work and other places, is that correct?
Ako wairi ite drone nen official driver ti amunta itele la do ko mu pour ka samba do ku dula anin dinkira kota ngoluto.
Ntele ka samba.
Yes, I would take him to workplace and other places.
Can you tell us about your working hours? Around what time would you be expected to be with Lieutenant Yankuba Touré?
Ako sila do ku wato lu fono nye bang wati jumanyol le me katarate Lieutenant Yankuba Touré bala.
Kataraje 7 o'clock kata do kola.
At 7, I'm usually at work.
Wadi do ngaji nang 5 o'clock or after 5.
Sometimes we close by 5 or after 5.
What if, first of all, you've told us that was during, I assume, the work day. Is that correct?
Ako ay nyimuta ko wakake doku lungol lela lunglu menu kake doku lungoti.
Doku lungol la.
Yes, this is for the working days.
What about weekends? Were you still assigned to Mr. Yankuba Touré?
ako weekend olu ko misal kama sibiti dimas fudun hanimbi ikadu ko ke lieutenant Yankuba Touré ne bang
Oni atara program soto taba nim program man soto tasu ko non
Except there was a function, a program, otherwise I'm always at home.
So still focusing on Monday to Friday, outside of the working hours that you've mentioned, would you also drive him to other places if it was in connection with his work?
Ako kabotene on kata jumo ka do ku lungulu fo nin kudo lube caring itele ka samba motola hanibi kata o programol to bang
aha do ku lungol la na kata dulato
Yes, during work days, whenever he's going to any place.
Can you tell us which vehicle you drove between 1994 and 1996?
Fesa fono nye kabo 1994 kata 1996 ikamoto fason jumale borindi wo wuce okono
Toyota Land Cruiser la wala babulu wala mala official card
He had a Toyota Land Cruiser, that was his official vehicle.
Can you tell us what was the capacity of that vehicle? Roughly how many people could be carried in that vehicle?
ako fesa fono nye wo moto aka mojel leta momen nanga mo kasi akono
moto nying asimo say sambanole
The vehicle could carry up to 8 people.
And just to make sure we understand what kind of vehicle you're talking about, were there the driver and passenger seat in front, passenger seat at the back? Was there an additional seating area behind that?
ako purunga fahamu moto fasomo mem munyinti mo drive ning palaso men katara nyato fo kola koma palaso nyin kola fo palaso do fanan katara koma le mo lusisino dame
koma palaso bijele
Yes.
yalo mo sisino mo fulawo mo saba sisino je
Yes, there was space behind where 2 or 3 people could sit.
I would like to take you to the events of November 11, 1994.
akabe la fila silang ke samba November karotil tanin kilin kolu kan 1994
At that time, you would have been his only official driver. Can you tell us about who his orderlies were at that time?
ako wairi wo tembo ite den man mo ala official driver ti ala odliolu men kata ala kantarlalti fosi wolu fono nye jumañol le molti
odlel Jali Musa Sow
There was Jali Musa Sow.
ni Esa Mendi
There was Eza Mendy.
Did Lieutenant Yankuba Touré have an escort, or was it only the 3 of you who were mainly assigned to him?
ako lieutenant Yankuba Touré wotumo dandandir la dolu bijele bang nabe fintila ni menu kata fodun ateli mo fulo mo sabo lem itenin yemenu to foten ateli mo sabo faltel daman nemba
tol daman ne kata
Yes, we were the only ones that move along.
And whenever you moved around, presumably you all moved in the same vehicle, or did you move in more than one vehicle?
ako woto tembo nali be fintila albe katara wo moto kilingo nyinde kono bang fo moto do katara jele dolu kabula men kono
odli solo ikanyo faline ya tarako program man soto
The orderlies usually change if there are no programs.
Or would you all ride in the same vehicle, or would there be more than one vehicle?
ako woto nali bitala albe kabula moto kilingo le kono fo moto do katara jele dolu kabula men kono
to kilinda ma wala be ma moto fula soto kilindoro wala kata
We had only one vehicle. We did not have 2 vehicles, so there was only one vehicle that we went out with.
So I would like to focus on the events the day before November 11th, 1994, so November 10th.
akabe la fila silanka lungume alankole November karotil tanti 1994 janning November karotil tanning kilingo lungube sila
Do you recall what happened on that day?
ako fo hakilo ya mutale mune keta wo lungula
olungola ntara do kudula
Well, that day we went to work.
Isoto tata do ko la office oto.
Went to work, went to the office to work.
Where was Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's office located at that time?
Ako tembo Lieutenant Yankuba Toure la office obenu mintole.
Local government Quadrangle.
Local government at the Quadrangle.
Please continue telling us what happened that day.
Ako to ya continue afonye munkulle keta wolum.
Olong kabren tata nata do kudulato.
When we went to the place of work,
Nga rumors all moy.
We heard rumors
O modol le laftaka kudetake.
that there were some individuals who were attempting to carry out a coup d'etat
Yundum Baras.
at the Yundum barracks.
So kabru keta.
So after that,
Nata molt nata taje.
we went there
Through near Diam.
so that we could talk with them.
Kabru tata je nata.
So they went there and then returned.
Sorry, who went where?
Ako jumanyol le tata minto.
Junta sol wala tata Yundum Baras.
The juntas went to the Yundum barracks.
Do you know which junta members went to the Yundum barracks?
Ako foy hakilo ya mutale o jonta kafudingulu jumanyol le tata Yundum barracks.
Sana Sabal ane Edward Singate ane Sadib Haidara.
Sana Singate, Edward Singate, Sana Sabali, Edward Singate, and Sadibu Haidara.
Do you know if Lieutenant Yankuba Toure attended this meeting?
Ako fo e bota kala malabang ko Lieutenant Yankuba Toure fana mabeta o bengotole.
Yankubala ta o manko e maje karun ndamantaje.
Well, Yankuba's going is not certain to me because I did not go.
Where were you when you heard that the junta members went to Yundum barracks?
Ako to itebe mintole nung hani fo yenyi moy ko jonta sojar nyaton ko lu tata Yundum barracks.
Otumo be State House je.
At the time, I was at the State House.
Bota office in Tata State House, local government.
I left the office at the local government and I went to the State House.
Who did you go to the State House with?
Ako ninju male tata nyola State House.
Nina boss Yankuba Toure.
I went with my boss, Yankuba Toure,
Nala Odlia.
and his orderlies.
Do you recall which orderly you went with? Was it one or both orderlies?
Fe hakilo be nyim mutale la bang anin orderly jumanyol le tata nyola kilin no mbamfani mo flo be tata nyola.
Odle kilin na be jawale.
At the time, it was only one.
Do you recall which orderly it was?
Ako foy hakilo sa mutane le orderly jumale mu anim men tata nyola wulum.
Le Ensa Mendi.
It was Ensa Mendi.
Was this during the day or at night?
Ako nyin keta
While you were
til
at State House?
ako nyin keta til bulole fo suto wato tumo iko be State House.
Nyinkata ulara ma fangolet.
This was around evening time.
What happened after?
Ako biro botala mune natake.
After kaviru jinul tata je mol sita ngi batu inata.
After the junta went to Yundum barracks, we waited for them and then they returned.
What happened after they returned?
Ako mune natake biring itelu muruta nang.
Kabiri nata
When they returned,
ko etata je kadiamu bare kambe ngoma soto je.
they said they had gone there to negotiate, but there was no agreement.
Sani kabiri sita o nyama.
So they were there.
It all council members all tata benta.
So-
meeting okay. Ida
so-
mongol yo nyoje ha.
So the council members had a meeting on their own.
Do you know where they were meeting?
Ako foyalo ne bang be bengonyi ya kemintole.
Ha ini la kiaman ini kiaman le tata meeting ola.
Yes. They climbed up and they had a meeting with the chairman.
What happened after the meeting?
Council communina take wobengo kola.
Kabiri wakata ntolu ntartaje fo fitiru before fitiro besila.
We were there after the meeting took place. We were there up to evening time, and then we left for our homes. When we left for our homes, Yankuba Ture said to us that no one should go anywhere, that we should all stay. So we stayed like that.
For around fitir mafang.
We stayed like that until it started to get dark.
And
then he said that we should all go to the State House.
How many of you went back to State House?
Akosilang atel mo jelle tata Kamuru State House.
So it's me, himself, and two of his orderlies.
Previously, you gave us the names Jali Musa Sow and Ensa Mendi. Are those the two orderlies that we?
Two orderly.
Ako ye nyimmo flow le tofunu Jali Musa Sow ni Ensa Mendi. Hanimbi anyo orderly flow le tata bang?
No le tata halsa.
Yes, those two orderlies.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived at State House?
Ako to isa fonu nyebang biral futata State House mune ketaje.
Birim futata State House. Birim futata je ibe jita kote ke tata ening kiamani mitino soto diamo soto nsafo diamuta.
So when we arrived, they alighted and they went and had a meeting with the chairman.
Ngatara molbe sojarol be preparation ola.
We had found our soldiers preparing. We inquired and we were told that they were going to Yundum. They said that we were going to Yundum Barracks.
When you say that the soldiers were preparing, what did you see them do?
Ako niko sojarol be pare kan. Iye je be mune keka be mun pare fason na keka utmo.
Well, at the time, people were picking up their guns. Because as a soldier, when you're going for a mission, your tool is the gun, so that is what you pick. That was what they were doing, taking their guns. So after they took their guns until everyone was ready,
so Sana nata mol brief.
So Sana came and briefed us. He said to us, the drivers, all of you go and get inside of your vehicles. So we all got into our vehicles. Our bosses came and they also got into the vehicles. Junta members.
Okay. So
that was how we formed a convoy and departed State House.
But Sana
was leading.
Apart from telling you that you should go into your vehicles, did Sana brief you about anything else?
Ako hana manke nyinde ka fali pare oketa alibula la motoko no fo Sana ye kumadu fali ne jebang.
I mean for wala mo yente doronko.
Yes, Sana's what he said is this.
Wala mo nkata dame.
That is where we are going to, which is Yundum. Because no one knows who is an enemy. That is why he said everyone should be prepared and be careful.
When you say Sana, which Sana are you referring to?
Ako niko Sana. Ibe Sana Jumale ma.
Sana Sabali, Vice Chairman.
Sana Sabali, the Vice Chairman.
So you told us that the junta members came down and they all entered the different vehicles and you formed a convoy, is that correct?
Ako yenyum foko jonta sojar nyaton kolu jitanan duma alibulata moto lukono ale moto jonjulo ke wala me ka fole convoy fole mbang.
Wala keta ha.
Yes, that was what happened.
In your vehicle, was it the same individuals that you mentioned earlier? Lieutenant Yankuba Toure, Jali Musaso, Ensa Mendy, and yourself. Was it only the four of you in your vehicle?
Akoy menu fonu ateli nyim mo nano dammanne balla moto kono bang Lieutenant Yankuba Toure fango Ensa Mendy Jali Musaso anite fango ateli nyim dammale be moto kono bang.
Ntolle be moto kono da ngami remember that.
Yes, we were the ones in the vehicle. These are the, if I can remember.
And were you armed?
Ako fudu ngal fanal na la jorangol lembang.
Ha mbeni nakidolem.
Yes, all of us had our guns.
Did they tell you what you were to do at Yundum Barracks?
Fudu ya fali yen nali futata Yundum Barracks ali nyanta kule kala je wala ali nyanta munekela.
Ayemin fodoro wala mnyente nkatale je.
Well, what they said is that we are going there.
Kudetala bekeka momalong munebe je.
That there was a coup d'etat in the making, and we don't know who is there. And we did not know who and who were part of it.
You told us that as you were leaving, it was Sana Sabali who was leading the convoy.
Akoy nyim fonyan ko biral be bola state house kata Sana Sabali atele keta kulu nyaton kote.
Atele keta nyaton kote.
Yes, he was leading.
Tell him leader defana.
He was the leader also.
Can you tell us what happened along the way?
Ako foisa fo no nyele allawo tato silo kan foku ketale bang.
No, tato silo kan kumanke. Tara drone fo tabokoto.
No, on our way nothing happened. We went up to Tabokoto.
Silabali nyimle mota fo tabokoto.
We took the main highway up to Tabokoto.
Ifuta tabokoto ka ko fo bulubala.
When you get to Tabokoto, you take a right bend.
Sila follow me beje marala.
The first road you get on the left-hand side.
Kawole mota tiling.
That is the road you take and move on straight.
Ta banjuninding gadinoto kata banjun no zujinto.
That takes you straight to Banyonding to the zoo.
Yes. Ka follow Burwala zoo nyinto yaboje ta Banyonding.
You start with Burwa's zoo and then you continue through to Banyonding.
Dunda sate kono findita Jawara la gadinoto.
We got into the village and then we came out at Jawara's garden.
Tata fo gadinola tonkongola.
We went up to
last tonkongola.
We went up to the last edge of the garden. When we got there, they said that we should stop. So we stopped there. Because at this time we did not know what was at the camp. It was at that time that Sane gave an order that Edward said that some people should join him so that they could go into the camp and check to see what was going on in there.
Which Edward are you referring to?
Edward Singate. Edward Singate, junta members.
Edward Singate, junta member.
Around what time of the night was this?
Ako musuto wati jumaleti.
Anka suto bade around 11, 12 ma.
It will be around 11, 12, I can say.
So after Sana Sabali gave the order for Edward Singate to go with a few men, can you tell us what happened?
Ako birin Sana Sabali nyin kangodi pour Edward Singate ni mo doli eta nyola ako kola mune natake.
Kabri tata dol remained je itol tata.
So they left and we stayed. We remained where we were.
So indol fana bulate noma.
So these other guys went behind them.
Kontole driver le kontol ngari men motol to motol ngasi motol kono je batu follow.
So they told us, the drivers, to remain in our vehicles and wait on them.
Apart from the drivers, did everyone else leave to go to the Yundum barracks, or did some people remain apart from the drivers?
Ako driver kola fo modol fanal sotondale menu tata bang kata Yundum barracks folung aketa nyaadi le menu tata ning atel driver da manne tuta koma bang.
Denga minje driver le tutakoma.
Well, for me, what I saw, it was only the drivers that remained behind.
After they left for Yundum Barracks, can you tell us what happened next?
Ako birol bataje itata Yundum Barracks. Isa fono nyaba muni natake ukola.
Itata le kabiri tata fo ay watisi.
When they left, until it took some time,
Mam montoro wato side.
It did not take up to 1 hour.
Bari nato nyamale nga gon soto moy.
But we got to hear a gunshot.
Womu warning shot.
That was a warning shot.
How
did you know that it was a warning shot?
Ako yalo nyadi le komu dandalar kidi kumakangoleti.
Yalo sojaro kido mem fighter air kon fonyo kono santo.
You know, as soldiers, when a gun is fired in the air,
anime fighter kamo fengo bung kamo bung wala kabundi roke.
And one that is fired on a target, either to something or a human being.
So nga wala different lolo ngalon ko kabra fayata santo ngalon ko santo lem nginti.
So we knew the difference. So when we heard the gunshot, we knew that this one was fired up in the air.
Can you give us an estimate of the distance from where you were around the former president's garden to Yundum Barracks? What's the distance?
Ako faisa fono nyene keno yirko membe atella di lodulaning Yundum Barracks tema ko president la gadi no benun daming wo keno membal nim Barracks o tema faisa ayirika no le bang.
Asikeno kilometer killing toti da.
Well, yes, it could be a kilometer and above.
And what you described as warning shot, was it a single shot or multiple shots?
Akoy ko dandalar kidikang mem kumata kidikang killing nombang for kidikang fulalom.
Warning shot la kumata sinya killing na kumata.
The warning shot was just one sound.
One shot.
One shot.
Apart from that shot, did you hear any other shots?
Ako kidikang kola fo inata kidikang lolu moyle bang.
No, we did not hear anything else.
Can you tell us what happened next?
So
we
were there. They sent somebody. You know, at that time there were no mobiles, so that you could call someone. So they sent one soldier. I cannot remember who the soldier was, but they sent in one soldier. So he said, drivers, they said now you should now move with the vehicles inside. That was when we went in with the vehicles. That time also, as we were moving, we formed a convoy, each sitting inside your vehicle.
Do you recall how many vehicles were in that convoy?
Sorry?
Do you recall how many vehicles were in that convoy?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutale moto jelle be o convoy o kono o moto janjulo.
I cannot remember how many vehicles there were.
Was it more than 5 vehicles?
Ako fasi ata moto lulu tile bang.
It could be more than that because the junta vehicles were there plus other vehicles.
So you told us that someone came to ask all the drivers to go to Yundum Barracks, is that correct?
Ako yenyum foko ye mole kinang menna ta kafali en prali eta ale moto dundi kata Yundum Barracks.
Yes. Yes.
Kati yajele ko sanyin kampo kono a safety le wala tane ko motole dunna.
Because they now see to it that the inside the camp was safe. That was when they called for the vehicles to go in.
Upon arrival at Yundum Barracks, where was your vehicle parked?
Ako biral dunda Yundum Barracks. Itela moto alio londi mintole.
Tol kabirin duntana ni main gate la.
When we got inside the camp through the main gate,
No, resident area.
No, to the resident area.
Resident no mafangala je. Intata meso be daben to mafangala sai.
Around the resident area where you now have the officers' mess.
O yalon silo bijele min dunta.
Now there is a road that goes right through.
Nata no silo landunta.
So we came through that door and got in.
Guard room mafangala.
And moving towards the guard room.
Can you tell us what you observed when you arrived at the camp?
Ako isafo nonye yemune korosi biral dunta kampo kono je otembo.
Kapre dunta na otaimo.
When we got inside that time,
yo kidi kangol kumatale.
There were gunshots.
Where were the gunshots coming from?
Ko kidi kangol kabo minto mafanne.
Kampola site oltote kabona main gate mafangala.
It was
ni dunta nan kabona military police bedama mafangala kaduna kampola main gate.
It was coming from the sides of the camp, from the main gate end, as you come in, where the military police used to be stationed.
Could you tell who was shooting at this point?
Ako fesa fono nye jumanyo lebe kidi fayo la otembo.
Taimo mamfuta je malo injumal lebe sutita.
At that time, I was not at that place and I did not know who was shooting.
Do you know what happened as a result of the shooting?
Ako
Did you find out?
Ako fo inata lo ne mune keta wo kidi kangu mune nata ke wol kola wairi kido kumata.
Kido kabra kumata mol arrest le.
Yes, when there was gunshot, some people were arrested.
Malo individual jumale arrest.
But I did not know which individuals, who and who were arrested.
Did you see where those individuals were taken after they were arrested?
Ako fo inata jele bang mi yolu mennu muta wonya ye samba mintole e mutaringo kola.
Ngajala wotay mo be mol sik samba kan kate samba kampola main guard room otaje kate soronje.
At that time, I saw people being taken to the main guard room to be locked up.
Who could you see at that stage among the junta members?
Ako sojar nyaton kolu men be jonta nyin kono otembo ye jumale jije semen sute no menu beje otembo.
At that time, Sana Sabali.
Sana be order di kan atele be ntolo atele manjam fan tolla back.
Sana was the one giving orders. He was the one not far from us.
What kind of orders was Sana giving?
Ako sana kamun order façon nule di akamun kam façon nule di sojarol la.
Yalo sojar ya order le halni be mo arrest la fa ka order le ka fa ya alini arrest.
Well, you know, in the military, is order. Even when you are arresting someone, it's an order that is given.
Na ko alini muta ye muta na mafo ete mari muta la karu dawda kebal vije.
When he says arrest this one, the individual is arrested. When he doesn't say, nobody is arrested. As you know, wherever you go, seniority takes precedence.
So from what you're saying, it was Sana Sabali who was giving the order for people to be arrested.
Ako bitu be mem fo kante wolem nyinti ko Sana Sabali lebe kango di kampuri molu muta.
Atele be garaw don atele mo sinyo mano tije.
Yes.
Yes,
and he was the most senior man on the ground, and nobody could do anything without him giving that order.
When people were arrested, as far as you could tell, was anything done to them?
Ako tembo nie memmuta etela jeroto ise mem fono mfwe ka kule kela bang.
Ay kamul arrest le ne me arrest e kay sambalete soronga rumoto.
Yes, they arrest people, and whomsoever they arrest, they will take you to the guard room and lock you up.
The Commission has received testimony that some of the individuals who were arrested were tortured upon arrest. Did you see any of that?
Ako komisongo yenyi CDR soto ko yo molu menu muta wonya niye dolu muta ike lipale ke tajire ya fodun ifana yo jele bang.
Anta fono la ko manke katu mo jama suto le mo kajale mo muta mo jamal be groupe renje ba muta kay ba samba kan ay bay la foya lipa itata no la jumani jumal ba lipa kan.
I cannot dispute that because it was in the night and people were many. Sometimes when someone is being arrested, a crowd forms around the individual, so you cannot tell. But I cannot rule out the possibility of people having been beaten.
Did you hear any noise or sounds that would indicate that people were either being injured or they were in pain?
Ako fo yema kam moyle wala kuma kam mensa ayitandi noko ye molu mutale ye tajire ya wala ke kumandi wonya foiso kuma kam fasongol foye moyle bang.
Woto balalo mo be siarin na bayden mo siatale.
You know, there were many people. People were many by then.
Ando suto le mo.
And it was in the night.
Noise fanam kan noise fanam moyle noise wo boka bay ka moyle noise be ke kan.
You will hear noise. That was inevitable. You will hear noise.
Bar malo ka jumale keling ka lipale bang foi be ka lipa bang foi ka mutale ka samba bang ma wo witness no.
But I cannot witness whether they were beating them or just getting hold of them. I cannot say that.
What kind of noise did you hear?
Akwete mum makam fason na moyo.
Maka on kam moy ro wala mum molbe wur ka no may ba samba kan yalon mo jama don dolbe je wolbe wur kan dolbe noise sol ke kan.
I used to hear noise, people shouting,
shouting,
yo. That's all I hear.
You told us that Sanasabali was close to where you were and he was issuing orders. What about the other junta members? Did you see them?
Ako iko Sanasabali be kataringa tella alu atele ka kangodi molula ekam ijanta menkela. Ako sojar junta nyaton ka kotengolu fo wolu fanali bijele bangutumo.
We be bijele be kampo kono jele.
Yes, they were all there. All of them were in the camp.
Do you recall how much time you spent at Yundum Barracks?
Ako fo isayiri kanole aliye wati jelle ke Yundum Barracks konoje.
Manta mo confirm the bare. I
did not confirm the time, but we took some time there.
Did you leave Yundum Barracks at some point to go to somewhere else?
Ako fo almeri muje okola alnata bo Yundum Barracks le kata dinkira do to bang.
Mota Yundum Barracks le kata Bakau.
Yes, we left the Yundum Barracks to go to Bakau.
And where in Bakau did you go?
Ako council ko altata min tole Bakau.
Bakau camp to?
The Bakau camp.
Would that be Fajara Barracks?
Fajara Barracks, yeah.
Fojelem Fajara Barracks tiba.
Wolem Fajara Barracks. Yeah.
Yes, that is Fajara Barracks.
Can you tell us what happened there?
Ako foisa fono nye muna kita Fajara Barracks.
Okay. Fajara Barracks fanang kabirin kataje natani New Town mafangala.
When we were going to the Fajara Barracks, we went through the New Town.
Kabirin futata New Town o force bungol bedamento.
When we got to the first
compounds,
the first buildings of the camp,
so that
was where we were told to wait, those of us who were drivers.
So
from Yundum Barracks to Fajara Barracks, who was in your vehicle?
Ako kabo Yundum Barracks, kata Fajara Barracks, jumanyo le bete la motokono.
Yankuba Ture anala odlisol.
It was me, Yankuba Ture, and his odlis.
Ensa Mendi and Jali Musaso.
Ako fo Ensa Mendi ni Jali Musaso solem.
Wallam Jali Musaso.
Jali Musaso, yes, they were the ones.
Please continue.
Ako continue.
Kabring ntolota je itol dunta campo kono.
So we stood there and they got into the camp.
Kabring dunta je.
When they got into the camp, we were sitting there.
So idunta dorong amam hani 5 minutes si dorong gon sorol moy.
As they got into the camp, within the 5 minutes, not even up to 5 minutes, we heard gunshots.
rapid firing naketa.
We had rapid firing taking place.
So ndolbe sirin na motol toje ko ndol fana jeta motol kono nga kobata duma jembe sirin duma.
So we alighted from our vehicles and we went under the vehicles and took cover.
Katung malong munebela gon soto nyeng akana min to fa kana ndol kang fa katale bang malong.
Because we did not know whether the gunshots we are going away from us or coming towards us.
Do you recall for how long the gunshots lasted?
Ako fo hakilo sa mutanole wo kidikangulu menu kumata onya ay wato yirka jelleta.
Nearly 1 hour. It
took nearly 1 hour. It took some time.
30 minutes or 1 hour?
Between 30 minutes and 1 hour.
Can you tell us what happened after the gunshots ceased?
Akobirin kidikangulu kumata hanu fo kidol nate de. Mune natake?
Kabirin kidikumakangol de tawo fana enata yung kumandi ko ngamotol dunde nansay.
When the firing stopped, they called us and told us to take the vehicles inside.
When you entered Fajara Barracks, where did you park your vehicle?
Akobira lunda Fajara Barracks. Ite la moto londi mintole.
Ndol dunta ni Kampola back gate.
We went through the camp, the back gate of the camp.
Isansero bedame mafangal.
By the petrol station.
Dunta ni jail la kada jamengo mafangal.
We went through there, moving towards the mosque.
So ngaw tar road ni nemuta.
So we took that third road.
Lota empty mafangala je Fajara Barracks la garaso bedame.
We stopped around the empty, close to the Fajara Barracks garage. That was where we stopped.
When you say the Fajara Barracks garage, are you referring to the hangar that's in the barracks or some other location?
Ako niko Fajara Barracks la garaso wole mo bumba membelori nje motol kalo dami fodo be dula dole makeno starlami.
Wala mo bumba nye nyati le nyala yalo isansero bijele.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know, the big building in front of it, there is a petrol station.
Mbelori wo silo nyine kang sila banyi.
So we were standing there on the road, on the main road.
Be line up rinjel.
So we were lined up there.
On which main road are you referring to?
Akobe silaba jumale ma.
Wala mo silaba amembora na main gate.
This is the main road that from the gate.
Wala na tafo akofuta kata training school mafang.
That's the road that goes towards the training school, where you bend to go to the training school.
Back gate mafang.
So we came from the back gate and then we went onto the main road.
From where you were, could you see what was happening around the camp?
Akal belori nundame. Fo isa jeno le kulumen be kekan kampo kono utumo bang.
Utumo je.
No, at that time. We only had gunshots, but we did not get close to the other place.
Do you know where the gunshots were coming from?
Akofuyalo ne kidi kangulo kabona ndame mafana.
Wala mo filo to commander's office mafanga.
That was from the field side, from the side of the commander's office.
Where were the junta members and the others and their orderlies?
Akautumo sojar nyatonkolu junta la molu. Ibe mintwele no utumo inila orderly olu.
They were all there. All of them were at that place. The places that I have just said.
Can you tell us what happened after you heard those gunshots?
Akobiri okidi kangolu yemwe fo kola mune natake.
Akidi kangolu kabiri yemwe after during call be settled.
After we had the gunshots and until everything got settled. It was then that we were told to go in.
To go in where?
Purkalum minto kata minto.
State House.
That was when we went to the State House.
Who went to State House? Who was in your vehicle?
Akujumanyole tata State House, jumanyole bela motoko no?
Did the same individuals that you mentioned?
Ako fo mo kilingol lembang yemenu fo.
Mo kilingol wala ben na moto ko ni wala tata.
The same individuals were in my vehicle, and they were the ones that I went along with.
You went to State House after Fajara Barracks, is that correct?
Ako al tata State House le bilal bora Fajara Barracks. Ako fa keta wala nyama bang.
Ngame remember.
Yes.
Tenga men Londal wala mo ta mbora State House mbora Fajara Barracks ndata State House.
By what I can recall, what I can remember, we left the Fajara Barracks and we went to the State House.
Did you go straight to the State House from Fajara Barracks or did you go somewhere else?
Ako fali buta Fajara Barracks tu moment al tata le kata State House fulung al sota dulato le.
Yes, data Yundum lefana.
Yes, we went to Yundum also. Yundum Barracks.
And do you recall if you went to Yundum before you went to State House or after you went to State House?
Ako fo hakilo sinyi mutako. Biral buta Fajara Barracks. Al tata Yundum le follow banjaning State House fulung al keta nyadi le.
Tenga men remember data State House la follow nada Yundum.
What I can remember, we went to the State House first and then to Yundum.
Can you tell us what happened at State House?
Fo isa fo no nyenne mune dun keta State House biral tata je wasilo.
State House kabin tata je mfutata je.
When we got to the State House, people were jubilating. Just as if you'd gone to a battle and won. So people were celebrating.
After Junta Sol Tata Santo Enenki Amane Nyoje.
So after that, the junta members went upstairs and they met with the chairman. So we were waiting for them downstairs. So when they came down, they gave the order that we should go. Because we were only drivers, and so when we are ordered to start the vehicle and get moving, we just start the vehicle and get moving. When they tell us to stop here, we just stop.
So after State House, where did you go next?
State House, altara mintole.
Dada Yundum.
We went to Yundum.
Do you recall around what time this was?
Ako fo hakilo sibulala le waketa wati jumale wolung.
So mandala around sikeno 10 ma ba.
It was in the morning.
Exact time ma remember no.
Between 9 and 10. I cannot recall the exact time.
Can you tell us what happened at Yundum Barracks?
Ako fo isa fo no nyene muna keta Yundum Barracks.
Yundum Barracks kabirin tata je.
When we got to the Yundum Barracks, when we arrived, there were gunshots.
Just to ensure that it's clear, in your vehicle driving from State House to Yundum Barracks, was it again the same individuals, Lieutenant Yankuba Ture, Jali Musa Sow, and Ensa Mendy?
Ako purka ko sene yandi atew mo kilingol le bela moto kono bir kabo State House kamuru Yundum Barracks walem Lieutenant Yankuba Ture fango Jali Musa Sow aning Esa Mendinite.
I told mo kilingol le beje.
Yes, they were the same individuals that were in the vehicle.
You said when you arrived at Yundum Barracks, you heard gunshots.
Ako council ko fo yenyi na foko al biral futata Yundum Barracks kotake ali kidikangol le moy.
Kidikangol le moy.
Yes, we had gunshots.
Were these gunshots as you were entering the barracks or after you had already entered the barracks?
Akosela o kidikangol jannali dum barracks o kono len kidikangol kumata ba fo ali dunding kola lon kidikangol nata kuma.
Jita le foka ba birin jita foka ba ginta sol jita.
After we alighted and the junta members alighted too,
jita dunta barracks o kono.
They went into the barracks.
Awotumola lenga gonshotol moy.
It was after that we heard the gunshots.
Where were you parked on that occasion?
Akoy la moto londi min tole o silo.
Number 2 belorin guard room ma fangala.
My vehicle was parked by the guard room.
Guard room fangata guard room dala ma fa man jam fajela.
In fact, it was close to the door of the guard room.
And could you tell where the gunshots were coming from?
Ako foi sa fo no nyane o kiri kangol dung wol botana min to ma fanne.
Campo kondole.
Yes, it was inside of the camp.
Direction, different direction all that.
From different directions.
And how many times did you hear gunshots while you were at Yundum Barracks
Ako
on that occasion?
Alataro Yundum Barracks to wo silo. Ye kidi kanjel le moy foi sa continue bang.
Ma be continue.
I cannot count all.
Do you know what happened as a result of those gunshots that you heard at Yundum Barracks?
Ako foi na talo ne muneketa wo kidi kangolu men kumata wo nyaa ay munesabu.
Nataje motobabe lorry.
I then saw a vehicle, a big vehicle standing. But I did not get close to that big vehicle, that truck. I didn't get close to it. But I heard that they were putting people there who were dead and those that were not also dead.
You said you saw a big vehicle. Can you describe the vehicle?
Akoy ko council ko moto baje. Foi so moto ba mu moto fason nem foi sa kala fono nyaba.
Da military truck olam tan. Truck kanya malama manke warama bate o nyama.
It was a military truck, not a big one, a sizable truck.
Bedford or Bedford.
It was a Bedford.
Do you by any chance recall the license plate number of that truck?
Ako fo hakilo sibula wo moto nyin na nomba la membe savering ala license plate bala.
Hakilo mo matata.
No. My mind cannot recall that.
And from what you heard, there were people who were arrested who were put in the truck, as well as people who were killed. Is that correct?
Ako fo bitung nyin ko ya nyami ye molle bulandi o moto kono men ya lonko ye dolu fale ani ye dolu mennu muta fo wolem bang.
Yes, that is it.
At that time, where were the junta members?
Ako tumo sojar nyaton ko lumen be jonta nyin kono wolule.
They were there. They were standing. They were not far from the vehicle.
Were they doing anything at that time? Did you notice anything?
Ako foi be kule ke kan wotembo bang wala fo ku ite fansi ku krosi be menta mandika.
Yes, they were the ones giving the order.
Do you recall any of the orders that you heard?
Ako fo hakilo sibula le wo kumakan le kangolu menu di fo I hakilo sibula wol dol le ba.
Wala mnyinte dro ye ni be momo arrest la ko arrest ala dunde moto kono.
The order was that when an individual is to be arrested, they will give the order for that person to be arrested and be put inside the vehicle.
Do you recall how much time you spent at Yundum Barracks on that occasion?
Foi hakilo sibula le aliye wati jelle ke Yundum Barracks Allah silo.
Also mandate.
That morning, we did not spend much time there.
Did you see the soldiers as they were being put in the truck?
Ako foi soldier rolu jele ibe bulandi kawo moto ba kono tumo menna.
Belor mamfuta je baringaje ibe mol chika kan ibe bulandi ka moto kono.
I did not get to the vehicle, but I saw people being taken and put into the vehicle.
The people that you saw, can you describe their appearance?
Akoye molu menu je wonya. Ye je nyamin foi si femfono nye wolu to bang ye wolu je nyamin.
What I saw was that some people were carried up and put inside the vehicle.
What happened after that?
After that, they put all of them inside the truck and took them inside the forest, at the range.
Did you leave with that truck?
Ako foita ni wo moto tata nyola le bang. Trokonyi.
Yes. The truck was behind us, following us.
Who was in your vehicle at that time?
Ako tembo jumanyo le bela moto kono.
Anna Yankoba
Ture.
Anala Odli.
And his orderlies.
Those would be Jali Musaso and Ensa Mendi, correct?
Ako wolem Jali Musaso ning Ensa Mendi ti folem bang.
Yes.
You said that the truck was behind you. Can you tell us how you all left Yundum Barracks? Were you in a convoy or were you in a different formation?
Ako nyum foko motoba nyimbe atelu komale. Shaing albe bola Yundum Barracks tumomena. Aliye convoy ole form motolu jonjulu telebang fo altata nyadi.
Nga convoy ole form.
Yes, we formed a convoy.
Where did you go after you left Yundum Barracks?
Ako altata mintole biral bota Yundum Barracks.
Yundum Barracks. Mursa State House.
When we left Yundum Barracks, we returned to the State House.
You just told us a few minutes ago that the truck went towards the range and the forest.
Ako watinding koma yenyum foko moto nyin tata wuloko na kata range nyim mafanga wuloko no je.
I want to focus on that particular incident.
Ako alafta nyatili na wukole la menketa wo temborje.
You left Yundum Barracks in a convoy.
Akali bota Yundum Barracks ale moto lubulandi nyono makajanjuluta.
And you headed towards the range or the forest. Can you tell us about that journey?
Ako aliyali kuntiling sutola range to wuloko no. Fesi femfono nya lao silo.
Yes.
Please continue.
When
we got there, we all alighted. They brought they alighted the people from the truck.
You said when we got there, where?
Council ko iko brim futata je akwal futata mintole mototi.
Rencho la area la mabara amanke rencho fango firing fango kakedamento.
It's around the periphery of the range, but not exactly inside the range where the firing takes place.
Range,
It was after the range.
What I want to understand is, how do you get to the place that you call the range? Can you tell us which towns, for instance, that you passed?
Ako sa fo nonye pour kata o renjo to al tata je nyaadi le al tamita sate juma nyolle la janal be futala o renjo to
renjo on tamita Brikama la
we passed Brikama.
Renjo ni tamita Brikama la janika futa Jalamba.
Range is when you pass Brikama just before you get to Jalambang.
Did you stop at the range or did you continue to somewhere else?
Ako al danta o renjo to jele bang fudum al tententale katadula do
continentale.
We continued.
Where did you go?
Council ko al tata mintole.
O palaso mawole tolono daminto bare abe ntol nga categorize ko forest o konoda.
That the name of the place is
forest.
What I don't know, but that area we categorize it as the forest.
Do you recall if when you left the main road you turned left or right?
Ako hakilo ya mutale biral bota silaba kan al sota maralla fo buluba
marala
we went left.
Ni kata Jambangel.
If you going towards Jambanjele,
Marala.
you take the left turn.
Can you tell us what happened after you turned left?
Ako foisa fono nye muneketa bring ali sota o mara karola.
Kabrin duntaje.
When we got in there,
Troko direct, troko nata atambita alota.
the truck came, passed, and then stopped.
Ajamfarantola.
It took some distance away from us.
Okay, ngaje ebe mol jindikang.
And I saw they were bringing people down from the truck.
So
At that point,
Ako tembo.
while you were parked,
Barial lamotolo beloring.
what happened to the occupants of your vehicle?
Menu
I'm referring
betelam.
to-
Go ahead.
I'm referring to Lieutenant Yankuba Toure, Ensa Mendy, and Jali Musaso. What happened to them?
Ako abe men fo kan wala nyinti Lieutenant Yankuba Toure, Jali Musa Sow, aning Esa Mendi wolu be munne tonu wotumo.
Antela na boss nala molu Yankuba Toure nala odli soli ijita moto konole.
My boss and his people, Yankuba and his Odlis, they alighted from the vehicle.
Where did they go after they alighted the vehicle?
Biri tamoto kono itara mintole.
Sin nyimbeke kanda tata daminto moto babe loren dame ma fangala itata jail.
They went to where the truck was parked. That was where they went to.
Where were you at that time?
Ako itebe mintole o tembo.
O time on tebe na moto nga moto park dame tebe moto dala.
At that time, I was at my vehicle where I was parked. That was where I was.
So after Lieutenant Yankuba Toure and the orderlies went towards where the truck was, can you tell us if the other junta members and their orderlies were also at that location?
Ako foisa fono nyeba watu men Lieutenant Yankuba Toure na la orliolu botaje ijita itata o moto ba mafan. Fo jonta nyaton kandolu fanalu tata jele bi jele bango tembo.
Ibe bi jele o time sana sabali aning Edward nala molu ibe bi jele.
Yes, all of them were there at the time. Sana Sabali and his Odlis, Edward Sengate too and his Odlis.
What about Sadibu Haidara?
Sadibu Haidara.
Ako fo Sadibu Haidara du.
Sadibu Haidara. Junta members all be bi jele.
Yes, Sadibu Haidara. All the members of the junta were there.
Was the chairman there?
Chairman dorong ha.
Ako fo chairman fango be jele bang.
Chairman mantra.
No, the chairman was not there.
From where you stood, can you tell us what was happening at the position where the truck and the other junta members were?
Ako itebe lori nun lameng. Foisa fono nye yemuneje. Moto babe lori ndameng aning jonta nyaton ka kotengolu menu tata je be muneto je be munela munek ke kanji.
Anyway, be loren dame be loren ndeni menol temale.
Anyway, they were standing between us and the men.
Bare ye menke doro ye jindile dorong.
But what they did was to bring them down the truck.
Ye line undi.
And they made them to form a line.
What happened next?
Mune natake okola.
Kabri line ndo nyama.
After they were lined up like that,
Sana order di.
Sana gave an order.
Then firing kumara.
And then firing started.
Tell us what happened as a result of that firing.
Ako to afonye muneketa wo bundiro yemenke.
Bundiro yemenke ye molle fara ye molle bung.
Well, the firing that happened was people were fired.
Were people killed as a result of that fire?
Ako fo molu sotontele menu fata wo bundiro la ko kamaba.
Wo bundiro lato mol sotota menu fata je.
Yes, at that firing spot there were people that got killed.
And who was responsible for the killing of those individuals?
Ako mujumale la lokoti meni alonko wole o molu fa.
Wala mkame fo wala musana saballe bije sana e order di ani odli
This is what I'm
odli sol ni junta member sol be atele order di pour ye sutinke.
This is what I am telling you. Sana Sabali gave the order, and his orderlies and other junta members to do the firing.
How did you feel at that time?
Ako tembo ite fango ikata nyadile.
Nga feel bakale wale atinante mang tano fang moto kono kajube kaje ko jumalle fata.
I felt it so much, which was why I was unable to go to the truck to verify who were the people that got killed.
Mbalo ma tano billahi.
I couldn't come to terms with it.
Apart from the junta members that you've mentioned, as well as Lieutenant Yankuba Toure and his two orderlies, Jali Musasau and Ensa Mendy, did you recognize any of the soldiers at the range?
Ako jonta sojar nyaton kolu kola Lieutenant Yankuba Toure ni wololu menu vije. Fo yemodo lu jijele isi menu suteno sojaro la karola men yalon ko ebe maberi ngabe ngoto jewulu.
At the forest, sorry, to clarify.
Wo kono je.
Ma mo suteno je na manke tolit. Junta member sol ngawale sute karon ni ngawale long.
I could not recognize any other person there except the junta members, because these are the people that I knew.
Did you recognize any of their orderlies?
Ako foila orderly ul menu fanal vije foi mo sute ul fanal kono le bang orderly ul menu ni tata nyola.
Orderly sol nga dolone mandolong.
Yes, as for the orderlies, I know some I don't know.
Can you tell us the names of the ones that you know?
Ako to ete menu long ye menu jije wolu tolu fanyembang.
Junta members all JCB
JCB was there.
JCB Sana Sabala Olelamo.
He was Sana Sabali's orderly.
Do you know his last name?
Ako foya akontongolol.
Andolka father on JCB.
Well, we just call him JCB.
Please continue.
Ako continue.
Njai.
And Njai.
Njai Fula Bijele.
There were two Njais.
Baba Njai and Oda Njai.
There was Baba Njai and the other Njai.
Kawal for Njai Ponkala.
Is the one they call
nickname Ikafa Njai Ponka.
He's the one they call Njai Ponkal. He has a nickname of Njai Ponkal.
Almost Sanala orderlies.
Those were Sanal's orderlies.
And from what you've testified, were all of them present at the forest?
Akwela sede yaro kono wolu bebe maberi no wulo kono je kolu men kata.
Orderlies baby jele.
All the orderlies were there.
Which other orderly did you recognize at the forest?
Ako foye orderly do fanan sutele wo wulo kono je bang.
No wulo kono orderlies all Edward la orderlies all marong wol manjamalo janing bach samba.
Well, in the forest, Edward's orderly were Suso and Bachsamba.
Was it Marong?
And Churo.
And Churo.
Lamin Marong. Lamin Marong.
Lamin Marong.
Lamin Marong, Bachsamba, and Churo.
Ako Lamin Marong, Bachsamba, and Churo.
Did you mention Suso as well?
Ako foye Suso fanam fole bang.
Suso fana, okay. Suso bije.
Yes, Suso. Suso was also there.
And those are the only names that you know? Do you know, for instance, the first name or?
Ako yol tol drone lombam fo yol drone lombam fo si tolu fanal fono le bang.
No ngawolle dale ni menu dalita.
These are the ones that I was used to.
Yalon tol keta nyame tol bota zandam le tol bota army mang nyolo mbake.
You know, because we came from the Zandam and they came from the army, so we did not know each other that much.
What happened after the soldiers were killed at the forest? What happened to their bodies?
ako mune keta wo sojaro lu furewlu la ye mennu bungu wulo kono je ye fa
ye bulandi truck ko kono
They loaded them onto the truck
nata Yundum Barracks
and we returned to the Yundum barracks.
Did you return to Yundum Barracks with the truck?
ako fo alnim council ko alnim moto murutale wo moto ba al na muruta Yundum Barracks le bang
namrunta nanjele
Yes, we returned with the truck to the barracks.
Do you know what happened to the bodies after you arrived at Yundum Barracks?
ako fo yalo ne mune keta wo furewol la birata to Yundum Barracks
council members all tata wala nyama ko ngata dol tata wala nyama ngafurel tuje
The council members all left. They said that we should leave, and so we left, and we left the corpses behind.
When you left Yundum Barracks, where did you go next?
ako biral bata Yundum Barracks al tata min dole koteke
o nyama len setas ko kono
We went like that home.
I would like to move to another issue.
la fila akabe la fila kata kulo fananto saing
Do you recall a day when Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's residential guards were taken on patrol?
ako foy hakilo sibula lunna lume yalon ko menno kayan ko bature la bungo kanta inata isamba kata kantaro la karakoten
yes nga remember
Yes, I remember.
Was that something that occurred often or not?
ako fo ka ke wo mukuleti men ka ke wati bang folum wolundrone aketa
wo nene manke garsol kata patrol la
That never happened for the guards to go on patrol.
And is that why you recall this particular day?
ako fo le akende wolung imanyana no wolung la bang
wala te namanyina no
Yes, that is why I did not forget that day.
Do you recall if anything significant happened that day?
ako fo hakilo sa mutale bang fo kusi keno le mense ke kuku mati wolung
Yes.
Can you tell us?
bitung afonye ita hakilo me mutamenketa
katung wo nene manke ka garsol samba kata patrol la ka resident bulaje
Because that has never happened to take the guards out of the residence to go on a patrol.
nene manke fo wolungo wala nga wajawo keta
It never happened, and that was the first time that it happened.
Do you recall if on that day the chairman of the AFPRC was in the country?
ako fo hakilo sibula la AFPRC la chairman fo wolung abe banko kanne bang
ani wolungo la tamata
No, that was the day that he traveled.
Do you know where he traveled to on that occasion?
ako fo yalo ne wolung wo silo atata mintole
nyina tata banko men kande bare wolungo atamata
I forgot the country that he went to, but on that day he traveled.
Can you tell us what happened at Yankuba Toure's house on that day?
ako fo sa fo no nye ko men keta Yankuba Toure la bungo kono wolung
wolungo kabring eko ngata garsol drop
That day, when I was told to go and drop off the guards
aningala family
and his family
Edward Singate
at Edward Singate's residence,
Can you explain to us where Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's house was located at that time?
ako fo sa fo no nye Lieutenant Yankuba Toure ala bungo be minto ma fanne wotumo
abe kerserin la kerserin
the house was in Kirsering.
Can you explain to us how the directions to get to that house?
ako fo si silo Kenya fo nyenne silo men kata wo bungoto
ni bota nam palmarima ma fangala
If you're coming from the Palmarima end,
tambita Senegambia la Johnson onyela
when you pass the Senegambia Junction,
So ye killing Janiba Futala coconut resident.
So you go straight before you get onto the coconut residence.
Johnson killing Fula on the left.
The second junction on the left.
Third Johnson in Jao Ekadungolto.
I think third junction you get into the house. When you get in there, it's inside. It's not far off. It's not far off from the road.
We have heard testimony, some people referring to Kersering, other people referring to Kololi.
Akunga seriaro soto dol kafu jebe Kololi le dol bafala jebe Kersering le.
Okay. Kabrente baya wato minna abe Kersering.
When I was the time that I was in his house, he was in Kersering. When he was moving to go to Kololi, at that time I was not there.
And from what you've told us, you worked as Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's driver until 1996 during the elections.
Akondu yanyilo fanyanko itata Yankuba Toure la driver yale la hanfo karte fayo 1996 sangokono.
Yes.
On that particular day, can you tell us what led to you taking the guards and Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's family out of the house?
Ako wolung foisa fononye munkule ya sabu yewo kantarla lu samba kata patrol la ani Yankuba Toure la dimba yalu ke samba kata edot ngatela bungoto
ma je min keta yemin fo ntole doro wala mo programme lebe Edwaria family sambaje.
I did not see anything happen. All that we were told is that there was a program at Edward's residence and that I should take the family there.
Do you recall which family members you took to Edward's house?
Ko foy hakilo ya mutale ye ala dimba ya juma nyolle samba Edward singatela bungoto.
Okay, ading mofula.
Two of his children.
Do you recall how old the children were at that time?
Ako foy sakilo samutale odindingolu ye sanji jelle soto tumo.
Keba majing atafango dingo keba ma oben nursing school level o time.
His eldest child at the time was at the nursery school. That is the oldest child, F2.
And how old was the second child?
Ako dindim flanja unyi ya mira we besanji jelle soto lo tembo.
That one was young because that child was born in my presence.
I will told Edward.
That child is whom he named after Edward.
Which Edward?
Ako Edward Juma.
Edward Singate, junta member.
Edward Singate, the junta member.
Apart from the two children, who else did you take
Ako
to
dindim
Edward's house? Edward's.
Council ko dindim flol ko la Juma le koten samba Edward Singate la bungoto wolu.
Ala buso na ala adoma, ala buso doma.
Yes, his wife and the wife's sibling.
Do you recall the wife's name?
Ako foy hakilo si Yankuba Toure la muso to hakilo samuta no ba.
Mami Minte.
Yes, Mami Minte.
So you took the family members, two children, his wife Mami and her sister.
Ako amunta sayin yala dindim fulol le samba ala muso Mami Minte ani Mami Minte do.
Was anyone else in the vehicle
Ako
apart from those individuals?
Omolu kola fomodo fana me moto kono le bangi benu samba nyola.
For aning guards all.
Except the guards.
Which guards do you recall taking with you?
Ako hakilo e kantarla juma nyolle muta yemenu fana le samba nyola.
Jangom nala guards all.
Jangom and his guards.
Captain Jangom.
Captain Jangom.
Do you recall Captain Jangom's name, first name?
Ako foy hakilo sibula Captain Jangom to follow le bang ato.
Pa Ahmad Jangom. Yes.
I think it's Pa Ahmad Jangom.
Do you recall how many guards were with Captain Jangom?
ako foy hakilo sa mutanole kantar la jol lebe je menunin captain jangom be nyokan
mo sabalang
There were three.
ate fango da keringoje ate fango kaforingoje mo saba
With him joining, it was three.
Do you recall the names of the other two guards?
ako foy hakilo sibula wo kantar la fla dolu tolu la lebang
lay tulba doron awalelo lay bojang
There was Lai, the big ear, Lai Bojang,
tulba
the big ear.
What about the third guard?
ako fo mo saba nyaw dum foy ma wolong
mo saba jang mawo tolo
I do not know the name of the third individual.
So apart from the people that you've mentioned, Lieutenant Yankubature's two children, his wife, her sister, Captain Jangam, Abdullah Bojang, also known as Tuluba, and a third guard. Did anyone else ride in your vehicle?
ako Yankubaturer la dindim fulolu kola ala muso ani muso do ani nyin kantar lalu captain jangom ani lay tuluba ani do mo sabanjangu nyi fo kola mo do soton tale bang mentarta wo molu kono
mo do sorta bin tarta moto kono what let bijele
There was an orderly.
Do you recall the name of the orderly?
ako odli ya tolo ne bang
esa mendi
Ensan Mendy.
All of these individuals entered your vehicle and you drove them to Edward Sinyata's house, is that correct?
ako nyimbe be bulatela motole kono bitu ye sambakata Edward Singate la bungoto fo lembang
ngani ndol jindi tata ngani ndol fana jindi
Yes, I dropped off one group and then I took the other group and I dropped them.
Before that, when you left with all these individuals, was anyone left at the house?
ako janninga be bolaje janni obe kala biring ye nyulu bulandi moto kono atelu botaje fo mo dolu soton tale melnu tuta bungo nyin kono bang
wala man koy mandu bunga kono malo jumal lebe bunga kono kote
That is what is not clear to me because I did not get into the house to know whether there was anybody in the house.
Do you recall around what time you left Lieutenant Yankubature's house?
ako fo hakilo samutale wati jumalong ibota lieutenant Yankuba Ture la bungo kono
arandi ngolam de safo 6 ma fa talaworo ma fa kata talaworo wala
I can say around between 6 and 7.
Do you recall if the maid was present at that time?
ako fo hakilo sinyi mutale ko ila bunkono do kula molu ka fo me ko dol safa mbindano dol safo bunkono do kula fofu nam bijele no to mo babe bunkono le ban
mbindano hakilo matala ko ma
My mind cannot
mari membano fabije fatije
cannot recall whether the maid was there. I cannot recall whether she was there or not.
Do you recall if at that time, let me rephrase, how many maids did Lieutenant Yankubature have at that time?
ako bunkono do kala lo hakilo samutale mo jelle be Yankuba Ture bu wotumo do kola la bunkono je
mo fula
2 individuals.
And did those 2 individuals normally spend the night there or not?
ako mo fulolo foy be kelaje le bang fodo bu kelaje
be bo kelaje
All of them don't spend the night in the house.
So you left and went to Edward Sinyata's house. Can you tell us where his house was located at that time?
ako tumo berale botaje altata Edward Singate ya foy sa fono nye Edward Singate la bungo benum min tole wotumo
Cape Point.
Bakau
In Bakau.
You told us that you dropped a group there and then you dropped another group somewhere else. Can you tell us which group you dropped at Edward Sinyata's house?
ako yenyum foko ye dolu jindi dula doto itata dolu jindi dula doto ye wolem ye dolu jindi Edward Singate ya ye jumanyo le jindi Edward Singate ya
anga mem fo wala mo nga dol jinde Edward Singate ya nga dol jinde resident guard min tata patrol.
What I said is I dropped some people at Edward's compound and I dropped others at the residence guard who went on patrol.
What I'm trying to ascertain is who did you drop at Edward Sinyate's house?
Aka lafta men seneyandi la wolem ye jumaño le jindi Edward Singate la bungoto.
Wala mo family member nyinde.
That was the family members, his family.
So that would be his wife, the wife's sister, and the 2 children.
Wolem Yankuba Touré la muso ala muso doma ana dindim fulolu.
Yes.
So when you left Edward Sinyate's house, the people who would have been in your vehicle were yourself, Pa Ahmad Jangom, Abdullah Tuluba, a 3rd individual who you don't recall the name, and Ensa Mendy. Is that correct?
Ako so woto biriyo dolu jindi menu betulela moto kono wolem Pa Ahmad Jangom lay Tuluba aning Ensa Mendy anin do men ikoy ma tolong wolle tuta moto kono bang.
Yes, they were the ones left in the vehicle.
Where did you go with those individuals?
Ako sila inul tata min tole.
I dropped them by the seaside.
Do you recall who you dropped off at the seaside? Was it all of them or some of them?
Ako foy hakilo ya mutale bang ye dolle jindi o badala bang fodung ibele jita badala ji.
The guards, they dropped by the seaside, but the oddly did not.
So that left Ensa Mendy and yourself. Where did you go next?
Ako to wolem nyindi ko Ensa Mendy ni tele tuta moto kono al tata min tole bral botawt.
When we left the seaside, we returned back to the house.
Just a question before that. Do you know what kind of patrol the residential guards were on?
Ako jannim mbe futala woto. Wo menu ka kantaro ke ojay ko e menu samba menu bita patrol la. Foya lon ko wolu itata mum façon ku kantar façon ne la.
Ya foy ne ko ibitala patrol la ko ye kulungole maron kulundole nyantanala. Imam long. They
told them that they would go on a patrol because they were expecting a boat, an unknown boat.
So after you dropped them off, you continued with Ensa Mendy back to the compound, to Yankuba Touré's residence. Is that correct?
Ako biriyo lu jindi ining Ensa Mendy le tententa kamuru Yankuba Touré la kordato fo wolem bang.
Yes, that was what happened.
Can you tell us what you observed upon arrival?
Foy sa fo non nyenne biral futata Yankuba Touré la soto o tembo yemune korosi je.
When we arrived, we found vehicles parked there.
Do you recall how many vehicles you saw parked there?
Ako foy sa kilo sa mutanole ali moto jelle tara lorinje.
I cannot recall the number of vehicles, but there were quite a few.
And do you recall what type of vehicles they were?
Ako foy hakilo sa mutale mum moto façon nu lebe lorinje.
Nanyeng normal motor lam teng Pajero lu Toyota Land Cruiser ka motor mi use teng government motor lu teng wollem.
There were these normal government vehicles, Pajeros, Toyota Land Cruisers.
Was it normal for you to find so many vehicles outside Lieutenant Yankuba Touré's residence?
Ako fonyin delta kelale yeta yamo moto jamalu tara loring Lieutenant Yankuba Touré la bungo e bantala.
No, normal.
No, that was not normal.
Why wasn't it normal?
Ako munan na o manke kuti men delta kela o koto mu muneti.
Na tara programo man tara je.
If there was no program there, you normally would not have that kind of vehicle in there.
So after you saw all those vehicles parked outside Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's residence, what did you do?
Ako biri tata ifutata yo moto lube tata loring bungo e bantala. Yankuba Toure la bungo bantala. Sai ita fangona ata muneke.
Lota bantoto jele sita mototo je bantoto je.
I stood outside there, sat on my vehicle out there.
Do you know where Ensa Mendy was at that time?
Ako tembo yalo ne Ensa Mendy be mintole.
Ensa Mendy jita moto kono.
Ensa alighted from the vehicle.
Can you tell us whether you could observe anything while you were inside the vehicle?
Ako fo ebe moto kono tembo me be sirinje. Fo ye kudo soto ne men crossi wala e nyaay menje membe kekanje.
Nga Edward je suo kono je.
Yes, I saw Edward inside the house there.
Abe loring je amantara bungo kono de bara abe loring.
He was standing. He was not inside the house, but he was out there standing.
Bahama grassi sol be damin to je janni ka futa bungo nyim fama.
Just where you had the Bahama grass before you got into the main house.
So you saw Edward standing in the compound, is that correct?
Ako bitu ye Edward je loring korda kono je fo wolemba.
Yes.
Which Edward are you referring to?
Ako be Edward Jumalema.
Edward Singate junta members.
Edward Singate, the junta member.
You were at that point you were outside by your vehicle. How could you tell that it was Edward Singate who was inside Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's residence?
Ako tumo wairi be moto le bala ila mototo. Sai ya jeno le ka sute nyadi ko nyimu Edward Singate le.
Yalo kordani na fenso ban Israelo le ma ay huol le sotote.
You know, the fence of the compound has banisters and there are gaps on the wall.
How high was the fence? Were you able to see above the fence, or was it too high for you to see past the fence?
Ako sansango lobe nyadi le eka konoto jele sansango la santo ma fango la bamfodum sansango nyi jamfata bakele santo ebuka konoto ji.
Sansango nyi manjamfa bake santo.
The wall was not very high.
It
was not very high.
So were you able to see Edward Singate through the holes on the fence as well as seeing above the fence, or was it only through the holes in the fence?
Ako sila ye Edward Singate menje wonya. Yaje wo huwolle la bang sansango la huwolle la wala sansango santo la yeje le jube yate fango hainam bang fo yaje nyadi.
No sansa mo be moto garaso be jeel garaso la bundani be yelerine no be yelerine ni lota je e ka bungo la sef nyimbe je.
The door to the garage was open, and if you stood where we were, you could see what was happening inside the house.
So you could see Edward Singate clearly from where you were.
Ako woto saying ibe lorin dame ka Edward Singate haydan senayarinke.
Yes.
Apart from Edward Singate, did you see anyone else inside the compound, inside the yard?
Edward Singate kola. Foi mo do jele korda nyin kono je wotembo bang.
No, I did not get inside.
So can you tell us what happened next?
Ako foi bitungi safo no nyine wolbe kola mune natake.
Okay, after covering gayol biri ni molbe janjante tata.
So after all these people scattered, they went.
Did you see the people as they were leaving?
Ako molu be finti kan tumo na karta. Foye tato jele be finti kan katatu momen.
Nda finti tala no ni moto ndara no bitikoto.
No, I had gone out with the vehicle. I had gone to a shop.
Yanimbe murla na ngatara.
So before I returned, I found that people had already dispersed. Because it was in the night. At that time, it was dark.
What did you do when you discovered that the fleet of vehicles outside had already dispersed?
Ako inata muneke biri inata yatara ko motolu be janjantale mol tata ye muneke.
After ndunda konoto.
After I got inside,
Can you tell us what you observed when you got inside Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's residence?
ako biri dunta bunkono ite fawnata muna korosi biri dunta bunkono je wotembo
nga bunkono je nyame mantara nyama da ko dalta tarla nyame.
well, the state in which I found the house was not the normal situation that it used to be in.
What do you mean by that?
ako ila okumo koto mu muneti yemune korosi semen fono moli
Wala mo bungo kono manta seneare ko bungo nyeng dalta katara nyame.
That is to say that inside the house was not as clean as the house normally used to be.
What do you mean by that?
ako koto yemune je koto mu muneti
Wala mo bungo kono la sent nyeng dalta katara bungo kono la sent nyeng katara nyame amantara wo nyamanu.
That is to say that the scent that was in the house was different from the normal scent of the house.
Are you referring to the smell?
ako for sunkamo lombang fo be niko bungon kono la sent mun sera fason nem
Wala msero mantara diarin ko sero ka dianu nyame.
That is to say that the smell was a foul smell, not the pleasant smell that we were accustomed to.
Were you able to identify what that smell was?
ako foy sa fono le wo sera fason mo sani mune katandi nyola mo sa fono mune ka sera teng
Sero le man diara sero mantara diara.
Anyway, it was a smell that was a foul smell, not a pleasant smell.
Had you ever smelled such a smell at the house in the 2 years that you worked there?
ako sanje fulo membe do kuje fo sera fason e nene yo soto bunkono je la bang
Ani nena ma wasoto je wala ta na njahal.
No, we've never had that kind of smell. That was why I was surprised.
You mentioned that the house was not clean. Can you tell us which part of the house did you identify as not being clean?
ako nyum fuko bunkono fang famantara seneyari bungo binto ma fanni minto ma fanne mantara seneyari ngotumo
Okay, bungo nyeng corridor la me kadun nanne ye corridor nyinta yeta fo ye futa saloto.
Well, the house, you get into the corridor and you move through the corridor to the sitting room.
And what did you notice when you stood at the corridor as well as the sitting room?
ako yemune korosi wo corridor me yafo nya wo silo me mulkata kata hanfo kata fula bungo konoto yemune korosi wo corridor ni bunkono fango beto
Ngawal ngajele je ngaje ko amantara seneare ko adalta ka senea nyame.
Yes, those were the places I saw and noticed that it was not as clean as it usually is.
Sometimes houses can get dirty, so what was significant about the fact that the house was not as clean as it used to be? Was there anything particular that struck you as odd?
ako bungo luka seneyale ka no ako bari tela wo crossroad wayri ko je man seneya mune sike ye crossroad ye mune jije me yalon ko ay itandila ko jamantara seneyari
Bungo la ala fulonya ala duma nyeng penkonya karonya duma amantara seneare ko adalta ka senea nyame.
Well, the floor, the tiles were not clean as they normally were. That was what I noticed.
At that stage, was anyone in the house?
ako tembo fomo sotontale membe bungo kono je bang
Kabrin dunta wanyama dente mammoje.
When we got to the house at the time, I did not see any other person.
Did you see Ensa Mendy?
ako foye ensa mendi jele bang
Ma esa mendije.
No, I did not see Ensa Mendy.
Did you see Lieutenant Yankuba Toure?
ako foye lieutenant yankuba touré fango fanan jele bang
No.
No.
You told us earlier that you had seen Lieutenant Edward Sinyate inside the compound.
Akoy yem fonun ko ye Lieutenant Edward Singate fananjele nun korda kono ji.
Was it normal for you to see Lieutenant Edward Sinyate at Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's residence?
Fonyi muku dali koleti bang ka Edward Singate je Lieutenant Yankuba Toure la sokono je.
It is not easy to see him there, except on occasions where there was a program.
Was there a program that night, as far as you know?
Ako fo lundung program le bije bang itala londoto.
No, mam program je entala londoto mam program je.
No, by my own thinking, I did not see any program on that day.
After you noticed the state of the house, what happened next? What did you do?
Ako biriye bungu je wo nyama ila fo ko je man senaya so mune natake uble kola.
Aku jahal bakela ngaku mirale dal malong.
The thing surprised me. I thought it over and I could not come to understand what the cause was.
So what did you do after that?
Ako yemune ke ulube kola.
Man fenke ngan na main mutawala nyama dronko malo muni astabo ko nyinketa.
I didn't do anything, but I just took it like that, and I took it and not knowing what really must have been the cause of the house being in that state. But it was not normal.
Anyway.
Did you stay at the house that night, or did you go somewhere else?
Ako wolung itarta bungo kono jele yela jele bang fulung inata bo jele kata blado.
No, nde tarasu kono. Saita ya.
I went home. Went to my house.
Did anything significant happen the next day?
Ako somo fo kudo sekeno le je bay bo sebo man kala man sike ku kumati.
After nga nyin na sango moy ngamoy ko nyin koro abantale.
Yes, it was after that I heard of the death of Koro.
Accident.
That he died in an accident.
You heard that the next day, is that correct?
Ako somo long yewo moy fo le ketabang.
After ngamoy.
Yes, it was after that I heard from the radio.
So when you heard the next day that Koro had died, which Koro are you referring to?
Ako somo biriya moy ko Koro fatale. Itebe Koro jumale ma.
Koro Sise.
Koro Sise.
Finance Minister.
Finance Minister.
Did you at any point hear any information about who could be responsible for his killing?
Ako kola foisina kibar soto bang mensa itandila ko kariñol le bulobe Korosi sela saya kono.
No, after rumors like a futendron ka foko mol ba fokan rumors ko ni ala saya manke accident. So mol le afa.
No, but after we heard from the rumors, people saying that his death was not an accident, that he was killed.
Did you receive any information about where he was killed
Based
on those rumors?
Fo wo kuma kangolu benu ka fo nyaaw ngunu kumolu. Fo sina nyim moy jele bang ya fa min tole fo ma moy kumolu kono bang.
No ma moy ko ay accident soto dame ngawala moy.
No.
After nata moy e ba fo kanko junta member solo wole alone la saya etolo e mansene aje.
No, I did not hear. All I heard was the place where he was killed. But later, I heard people say that the junta members are not entirely clean about his death.
What did you think when you heard that rumor, that the junta members were implicated in that killing?
Ako ite mune mira. Birina ta moy ko jonta sojarol lebulo be man senea ala saya kono. Inata mune mira biriyo moy.
Biringo moy mfananga ngamira. Nko yara oto niaje nying keta. So maybe kule atenda nying keta.
Well, when I heard that, I also thought to myself, and I said, well, if you see this thing happening, probably there is a reason why it happened.
And what conclusions did you draw as a result of that information?
Ako biriolu be moy sai ite fangula miraloto inata ila miralo nata lo munekang.
Anna miralo nata lo menka wala atina so wala atina nu yenyin guard sol funtindi eko nga family member sol fanam funtindi.
Well,
wala atina wol be keta ni along.
I came to the conclusion that this was the reason why they asked that the family members be removed, as well as the guards.
So your conclusion is that somehow the residents had something to do with the killing. Is that what you're saying?
Ako woto ila o miraro ko men foten saying ni aseke ko ila miraro tata nyin kanko bungo kono je woto kule ketaji.
Yes, it was at that time that my mind touched on that.
Thank you very much for answering my questions. I have come to the end of my questioning. Mr. Chairman, I cede the floor to the commissioners to ask additional questions.
Akoy konsul ko inumbara yala kuma kangolu jabi akabe inumbara la wala silang abe kodu la commission chairman la anin commissioner lumen be sirinja nimme nyinin kar soto se nyinin ka.
Thank you very much, my counsel, and thank you, Mr. Ndure. One quick question before I turn to commissioners, if they have any questions to ask you. When you returned from dropping the family members and the guards, you said that there were lots of cars outside Toure's house. You didn't go inside, then left a little bit, later on, whatever time it was, to go to a shop. If I heard you correctly, that was it. But when he came back, there were no vehicles there.
Yeah.
There was no one around.
Council chairman ko.
Oh, sorry.
Biring itanata yeo motolu taraje. Ibije fameta iko inata ta bitikolto. Bari biri botana bitikolto imam moto taraje. So ako tumo saying wo yeo je nyadi.
And second, did you have a key to the house? Because if everybody left, the house has been left open like that, the doors left open. You just walked in, or do you have a key to the house? Did they lock it? If they all left, you said there was no one in the house. I believe the doors were locked.
Ako chairman ko biri nata kabona mbitikoto. Bunda lunyilu. Katu fo bundali e chabo soto chabo bete bulule numbang yementa ka bundali ele kadung fo nyile bundalu betu yele rinne wonya kensen ka bang
bundal be yele rinne non bundal taw.
The doors were open, they were not closed.
So malo fo mole be bungo kono mandu rumol kono fo mole be rumo kono bari banta mammo jawto.
I don't know whether there was anybody inside the house because I did not get into the rooms, but the outside doors were not closed.
And at the time of the evening or night that you said you went to the shop, the shops were open at that time of the night?
Ako watu meka fo etata bitikolo ko fo bitikolo be yele rinne wotembo bang
je ma fa bitiko dolbe je ka open la fo 2-3 mafangol be.
Yes, in that area there are some shops that would open up to 2, even up to 3.
Then one last question. The next day, when you, I believe, either you went and got the families back from Singhate's house, back to their home, and then drove Toure and his orderlies. Was there any discussion at all in the car Did anybody talk about anything in the car that you can recall that could have some bearing on what really transpired the day before?
Ako be kola bring itata ye yankubala family ol nati ke nati sokono wo so mo biri yankuba bitadu kola ngamira itele sambanyola katadu kola fo menu be moto kono fo isi kachabang ye walla kuma fo me yalon ko asitiling wo kola wa bun kono kola men kataji fo me yalon ko asike kuti men si chodiro ke kula ko kule tamata wo bun kono fo wo kuma fasongulu man fo moto kono bang wo so mo birali bita
kuma man faje kabrin kata mo man ku kachaje binsi keko kule kata suokono man fem moje.
Nothing was said on our way. Nobody made any pronouncements that could indicate that something had happened in the house overnight.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Kinte. You have the floor.
Chairman ko numbara saying Commissioner Kinte wala kan nyininga.
Assalamu alaikum, Ndure.
Kinta ko assalamu alaikum, Ndure.
Lafte nyinen kala jumale kibar ko ye molu bondi Yankubaya ke Samba Edward ya. Aning amari birabe kibar la tel pangole tabang fa pangole lota akoy keteng e keteng.
I want to ask you this question. Who gave you the order to transport Yankuba's family from his house to Edward's residence? Was that done through a telephone call, or did the individual spoke to you personally?
Oh, ala muso.
His wife.
Ala muso bije muso ka fanyala noko nadimbal sambajang.
The wife will usually tells me, take my family to such and such place, and I would transport them.
What I
want to ask here is, the wife and her family are one thing. The guards are also another issue. When they are all on their own, then that is one thing. When they are together, that too is another thing. And they are being together, what makes that important?
Fansoto menkela moto kono kata adulato ninyin sojarol bek fanan kafuta o moto is so pack full o kabirinje anyanta folale bar fenne mantara la kurinde.
The fact that Yankuba's family, the kind of comfort and that they should enjoy in the vehicle, they did not enjoy that because of the fact that the other guards were joined in the same vehicle, making the vehicle so packed. That should have rung bells to say that this was not a normal situation.
Bari nanyinen karo fango tilinta damen na wala munyenti ni Yankuba la muso ba wala nindi mbal samba ka wala. Bari njikita ko ning kantar lalu wol be mamman wo kango buka bo Yankuba la muso bulu wo kango bo jumale bulu aning aya foy ni telefono la bang warang afango le lota afoy.
Where my question is pointing to is when the wife makes pronouncements as to where to take her family, that usually comes from her. But when there is a movement of the guards, it is not usually the wife that makes that pronouncement. So I want to know who gave the order. Did that person use a telephone to call you, or did they speak to you personally?
Guard commander, atele along jumale order diala.
Well, the guard commander knows who gave him the order.
Guard commander wala muntafana na senior mano.
Because the guard commander is also my senior.
Nanyinen karo fulanyang wala munyente ko.
My second question is,
I believe
that when a leader and his driver are working together, when a driver is retiring from work, they must have a pre-arranged place where normally the keys to the vehicles are left. If that is not the case, and if the driver normally would go home with the vehicle, he would normally inform the boss to say that now I am ready with my work and I am leaving, I'm going home. So that he knows whether he is ready with the work or he has other missions that he wants the driver to do.
Iminata isarata jumala kon katale pour salon kon pareta do ko lan katale ni mo soto mun yemune iketa nyadi.
So when you came and found the house in this situation and you left, who did you inform that you were going?
Ante muso fango muso mado ngasarate fangala ni mankewje ngasara muso la ngafa ko ndeka sela.
Sometimes
no problem. Nila boss na ba fly.
Sometimes I inform the wife when I don't see the husband to say that I am done with my work and I am leaving, and normally she will tell me, okay, you may go, I will relay the message to your boss.
Bari nyen silo akoitan dolbe malako musote je katia o jindile.
But on this occasion,
inate nyen kuoltare tata bidikoto inate seita so musote je obe bola jel. Gatsnyol dol dum fanan toma bebe bola jel na manke esate ndu ko moje. Ibota je nyadile.
On this occasion, we will remove the woman from her because you had dropped her in Edward Singate's compound. You came into the house, you said the other guards were nowhere to be found. You left and went to the shop and you came back and then you left for home. And Ensa Menditu was nowhere to be found. I did not go home like that. It's not as if when I came from the shop, I just left for home like that. I didn't go home. I made sure that everybody came in my presence. Because if I did not go to pick them up, no one will pick them up. So I must pick them and bring them.
Oto ba fola nyeko birim bitiko ibotnam bitiko to e bungotara kense yare ma esaje itata inoma nyadile wobulandi nyono mabang bawo ye jindi nyalu fo isika nyafo bang fo ni nata bunkon.
Now can you tell us how, when you returned back to the shop, how you went back to pick these guys that you had dropped? Because you said initially when you were taking them out, you dropped one group and then you dropped the other. Can you now take us through that line and explain to us how you picked them up after you returned from the shop?
Okay. After Ensa Mendi Natale, Ensa Manke Quatata Nyama Saitala Mansay.
After Ensa Mendi returned,
only member duties la okela jele.
Any orderly that is on duty usually spends the night there.
Nteleka say inte driver ni.
Nte
kasele wati dol.
As a driver,
but ni tana dokwala ngaste.
I usually go home except when they have a need for my services.
We cannot mostly nkasele.
But during the weekends, mostly I go home.
Kumpo botana domani kadu inata esajele o mankita nula kibaro kono.
But there is some clarity now because now we've seen Ensa.
You're saying Esa natale jani bita bang fo ita inare ngolem Esa nat.
Ensa natale jani inte bita.
Biri ko keta nyadi wala satanya fo mutana dimba ajin iritayata.
Biri Ensa nata inte tatale dara dimba kamana. Ensa tuta suwa kono je.
Anin guards nyol.
Ko Ensa e la suwa kono je.
Guards nyol dum.
When
guards solo wol nate fanga yen.
Then guards nyol fana nate faye.
Wol nata le.
Inata sara Esa la wara muso konka sele.
So the guards came on their own. Yes.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Bishop, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman. This last part there was both of them were talking together and the interpretation we could not get. So pardon me if I ask something which may have been answered already.
Akonyin labangola teng dia molu lafta selela nyokang dia molu tariata walan tumodolu kumodolu se fo ase ke ay say wolu kang akobar nanata say kumo fanankang mem fotano se haketu.
Mr. Lamin Ndure.
Mr. Lamin Ndure.
You, as the driver, you were given instruction to take the family members of Honorable Yankuba Toure
pour ka honorable Yankuba Toure la dimbaya lu samba
to Edward Singate's house.
ke samba Edward Singate la bungoto.
Right. So when did you go back for them?
Akoy muruta wulu kama wati jumale.
I went to pick them up in the night.
The same day?
Ako lunkilingo lombang.
Lunkilingo?
Yes, the same day.
Right. You have described
Akoy nyimfo
that when you went to the house, there was foul odor and the place was not clean.
Ay nyimfo ko birina tan ikoy muruta nan bungoto. Je sero mambetea andu je mantara senarim fana dalta kala nyami.
When you take the wife of Mr. Yankuba Toure back to the house, what was her reaction?
Ako biritata Yankuba Toure la muso kamanang ya se indina mbungu kono. Futata je tumo menna anataka nyadi la ijeje nyadi le.
Itul kay ay jeje nyameng atele ba je topato ya itul le ka bungo senende. Well, so nimbungo man senea itul le ka senende. Na nota itul kalon he jambe nore ne batinga senende.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, but I know that they would be the ones to take care of the house. If the house was dirty, they will ensure that it was kept clean.
Thank you, Commissioner Bojang. You have the floor.
Commissioner Bojang ne kane nyininka.
Lamin Ndure.
Ko Lamin Ndure.
Nyininkaro ani bisab la nyininkaro lafta nak la ñu la demanding bari fatatal demanding.
My question is somehow similar to the one the bishop just asked, but they are different. You said before, when you get into the house, the scent that you feel and the one on the day was not the same. In your own thinking, what kind of smell can you say that you felt that day?
Okay, bungala sero nte dalta sero mi moyla je. Man wala jeje wala nanko bungo mentara seneare.
Well, the smell that I was used to in the house is what I did not hear that day. That was why I said it was not normal. It did not smell to you like to enable you to say categorically that this is smelling like something. No, it did not give me that.
Thank you, Commissioner Samba.
Saying Commissioner Samba le kana nyininka.
Sorry, can the commissioner push the microphone close to herself? Okay. Thank you, ma. I want to ask you one question. You said there were many vehicles parked outside the house. I want to ask you, amongst those vehicles that were there, was Koro's vehicle one of them?
No, Corolla motor mala motor fango sute motor kono.
No, I cannot even distinguish his vehicle amongst the vehicles. I don't know it. So, and I don't even see it there.
Thank you, Commissioner Jamesise.
Commissioner Jamesise wala kana nyininka.
Sedo tela fita nyininka la menna wato me ko ini isa mendi botanang Edwardia.
Witness, I want to ask you, you said when you left Edward's residence and got to Yankuba's place, and you found vehicles parked
isa dunta so kono anata ite murtana komando inata na ima motara so nyen kono
Ensa alighted.
Atata le nyinu noma ba fo amanta.
Ensa alighted, got into the house. You went out, returned, and did not find anyone. Did Ensa leave and follow these other guys that dispersed when you returned back to the house?
Nko kabirin nata.
I said when we returned.
Kabirin nata Ensa jita moto kono la tata bare atata dameng mawolong atata la pansung.
Ensa alighted from the vehicle, but wherever he went to, I do not know. He went out on his own business. But it's not that he got into the house.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Commissioner Carr, followed by Imam Jallo. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman. My question is, when you returned and you saw Yankuba, did you observe anything unusual in him?
Ako biri muruta nang wato me Yankuba je foisi kuje la koto amana kiboto amanya mang dali menjela to bal
no mawo cross na haklo mawo mano jala karo.
No, I did not observe that. I was not thinking on those lines.
Thank you. Imam Jallo.
Imam Jallo le kane nyininka.
Zandam is the elite wing of the armed forces.
Ako Zandam bunda kuma bunda sobe arim baletin na kantonin tankada bunda do kula la karola.
Usually their engagement rules are very strict.
Adal takela nyaming nibe kokundin tamandila ikatamandin ku sobe olela ku kolengo to nyakan.
How did you get engaged into the force without any qualification or without any education?
Akoy to dunta ulu kono nyadile kaiti tete bulu andu ikoy mankarang saying ite fero soto nyadile foka dungol kono.
Who helped you?
Jumale makoy.
Hello, what more eventual tala?
You know, at the time that we were being recruited, amongst the people that we were recruited together with, many of them were also not literate.
Na qualification momenti wala mga driving no yen test.
The only qualification was that we were able to drive, we were tested,
and
then we were recruited. They trained us.
And that's all it.
And that is the only thing, as I said.
Thank you very much, Imam C.
Imam C le kane nyini.
Lamin Ndure, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam rahmatullah.
Mande lima jagal ci sa wax bi li nga fi nettali yop nangulo ci fekke dara.
What surprised me in all of your statement is the fact that you've not been able to attach yourself to any incident. You've not witnessed any incident. Whatever is said, you will say, I was there, I was behind, I was standing there, and that is surprising me. Well, that is my job. Because I'm a driver, I used to sit inside the vehicle. What they taught me as a driver is that when your boss is out, you as a driver have to sit inside the vehicle. When they need you, they will call you, driver, bring the vehicle. But if you alight and go to some other place and you are not seen,
so they
will be asking, where is the driver? Where is the driver? That is something that we are not taught.
Yes,
that is my statement.
Thank you very much, Emma. Point of order. Go ahead, please.
Not exactly a point of order, but a point of clarification, or rather a question for the witness.
Ako lafta nyinin dole kala pour sedo si auto financene yandi.
In Commissioner Carr's question, he asked when you returned back to the residence and you saw Yankuba Toure, what was his reaction?
Ako wato men imruta na mbungo kono ila Yankuba Toure je follow a Kenya be nyadila keta nyadile utumo.
My understanding of your testimony was that Yankuba Toure was not at the house when you arrived.
Ko ala kumu ala fahamro munyineti la kumaka kono ko biri muruta na Yankuba Toure te bunkono.
When was the first time that you saw Yankuba Toure after this incident?
Ako nyimbe keri ngokola sinya follow kata wati jumalti ye Yankuba jetu momen.
Kabiri nyimbe kata.
After this happened,
kabiri mol muruntana back.
It's when people when the whole family returned. Yes.
After Natana.
After he came.
So just to make sure this is clear, when you first returned to the house, when you observed the state of the house as well as the smell, Yankuba Toure was not there.
Ako ilana follow ya je tu moment na o sera jawo be bungo kono bungo mantara jankuring ako o kola Yankuba Toure tije num wotembo.
At that time I did not see him.
And at some point you left and then you brought the family back and that's when you saw him, correct?
Ako enata boje itata dimba lu kamanang ye murundi nan tumo menalong inyaya je sinya follow.
Yes.
Thank you very much for clarifying that. Thank you.
Council ko enumbara purka auto senayande.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much, Mr. Ndure. Sure, drivers also have a view about what's happened in this country, what you are in, even if you are only standing and watching your vehicle and waiting for these guys to come. You have any concluding remarks?
Ako drive ul fanalu yelo dulaso tole nyimbanko kan hanna trebe moto kanto lebe du kola nyami mbari kulbe kerin eka menu kolosi faye ay kamenu kalamuta ako bitun silang kumo bandula ma fonla tem foi fanaye kuma kanso to lebe la fela kamem fo moli
left over falale.
Yes, I want to say that.
Ante lafta mem fola wala mo na sojar kunda na sojar kebal.
What I want to say is that the military our military heads
aye na hakilo fenken na dindongol fanankang acha
niko ka hakilo fenke dindongol kan ka fenke man ko kuma
hakilo murundi na dindongol kang
to sorry to be mindful about their genius.
So to
assist the young ones, because here we are now old. Because we would not want the young ones to experience what we have gone through.
27 years service on Bola Konote.
Because here we are almost in our 27th year in the service. We don't have anything.
So
and we don't want our juniors to experience the same thing. So that they could assist the young ones so that they are able to achieve more than we have achieved. Because where we are, for the 27 years that we have served, we don't even have a bicycle to our name.
So
so that makes it important that we assist the young ones so that they are able to be more prosperous than we are. Because for our service, the whole of it, we spent it living under government quarters. And where we are, even to have a house of our own, we don't have that. That is why I would want them to help the junior ones so that where we stop, they are able to pass us.
Definitely,
Definitely, they work so much and they work so hard, and it is necessary that someone assists them.
loyal na bankoe.
What I would say is that as soldiers, let us try and be loyal to our country. Let us not say that we are going to be loyal to only one individual. Let's try and be loyal to our country and work for country. The security of the country, we are the ones that are supposed to perform that. Outsiders will not come here and secure this country more than we can do. That is why we have to unite and be loyal to our country, show love for our country. That is why I said let the senior men also look behind and assist their juniors. That's I also want to say let the junior ones also be loyal to the country and also obey their seniors.
The whole security forces be. That is what I want to say to the security forces to unite and to work together for the betterment of the country. Let's try that which has passed, let it not repeat itself again. Definitely, things have passed in this country which no one should pray for to happen again. Because if you look at things, it's so sad. Each time I think of what happened, I feel sad. So, that is my statement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ndure. Reminded of the English poet John Milton, his famous summer poem, Blindness.
The
last line in that poem says, they also serve those who only stand and wait. We are constantly reminding drivers and security that you did serve. And thank you very much, Emma, for your testimony.
Ako ala kuma kan wonyeti nyimari la talifo kono abandula to ay nyina faje ko menu fanal kallo ka do koke menu ba kan isi hakilo si murul fanalu kan pour e fanalu si ila kolu kenno anyama ako kamala abafale inimbara.
Thank you very much for the testimony.
Ako inumbara ila sede yaro kan.
We will meet tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Council, are we ready for witnesses for tomorrow?
Legal team
put
is
it in
ready
the plural.
for tomorrow.
Witnesses. Thank you all very much. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. We have all the answers for your beauty quest, all the means to beautify you.
Welcome to Skincare Plus of the Gambia. Dalal lañ ak jàmm the Skincare Plus of the Gambia. Mbal Diala Skincare Plus of the Gambia. But where we're gonna start with is one of our star products, 55H Plus Paris. We do have 4 different formulas of 55H Plus, starting from the Harmony Carrot product to Efficacate Replicate to to multi-action, and also the formula that is perfect for those that are suffering from acne. The second product I am going to introduce you guys to is our milk protein, which is an excellent product. Main ingredient in this product is alpha hydroxy, which is known to be clearing the skin in such a beautiful way. Now, moving right along, we're going to move to another star product of ours, which is Lighten Up. We do have Lighten Up Regular, Lighten Up Plus Regular, and Lighten Up Gold. Lighten Up Gold is indeed a star product. Be mom, a product they never have enough of it in stock. It literally just jumps out of our shelves like at the speed of lightning. Lighten Up Gold. We're gonna get to talk a little bit more about Lighten Up Gold in probably another edition. My brand, my favorite brand, or my ex-favorite brand that is, because I have switched now, is Kiwi Eye. We do have 4 different formulas of our Kiwi Eye brand. Oriental, képp ku ma xam Kiwi Eye Oriental nga wax xamee. Man product bi rek ci la daan kontaan waaye léegi nag switch na loolu dinañ ci waxaat ci kanam tuuti rek. Oriental anti-aging, perfect pour koo xam ne you're over 40. li tax mooy it has argan oil in it. Argan oil ñëpp xamee nañ ko ci anti-aging. Bu loolu passé Kiwi Eye Gold moom mooy Kiwi Eye brand bi nga xam ne moo gën a ees in the entire Kiwi Eye range. Mom tamit daf la just jox a very nice golden complexion. So amee ay cere am ay problème skin, this will be your go-to product. Kiwi Eye Privilege moo nekk ni baax na lool si ko doon diw sa yaram yaaxu nga bëgg a defaraat xam nga rek def bem baax teg ko ci yoon. Kiwi Eye Privilege war naa doon sa xarit. Kiwi Eye Multi-Action. Mom, would they like almond products, almond oils? B is what we will recommend to you. We get our products directly from Paris. Paris products comes directly from the manufacturer. François Bidon, Mom can do introduce. Amal nañ leen the Royal Excellence Carrot. Mom mi nga xam ne moom moo gën a popular in the entire François Bidon family. Amal nañ leen ko. Amal nañ leen Puissance ak amal nañ leen Extreme tamit. Bu loolu weesoo Glow yaa ngi nii. Glow kenn du ko introduce. Mom, a star product la obviously all the time ñu ngi ko am in stock. Recently bii mooy coow li Diamond Glow moom la xale yu jigéen ñi di wóor. Tay yi yëpp anti binta gaay Diamond Glow kañ la Diamond Glow di ñëw. Well coow jeex na fi mu nekk nii Diamond Glow is back in stock. For the past couple of days xam nga rek parel kër Fatou beeg yooyu maa ngi switch to Express Glow. Xala expressal rek xala glowyal rek moo nekk nii mooy lightning fast glow product bi nga xam ne diwoo ko rek within a week rek am the glow you've been always dreaming of. The most popular glow mooy lemon glow. Bi mooy the most popular one amongst all the glow lines. Lemon glow bi moom moo gën a popular moom lañ dee gën a jaay. But nag ci gàttal amal nañ leen the entire glow correction. From Diamond Glow to Extreme Glow, Pure Glow, Cocoa Glow, Lemon Glow, Express Glow, and obviously Carrot Glow. So loolu passé xam naa ne war ngeen a xam by now ne ñun ñooy represent HD26. HD26 Mr Paris ñun ñoo lañ fi nekkal fii si Gambia. ñoo lañ indil glutathione product bi mooy seen product bi gën a ees. Made out of glutathione. Some products say amuñ hydroquinone. Glutathione la am. Glutathione mooy the new ingredient bi nga xam ne moom la skincare companies yëpp di tiitaroo daal ku defaru glutathione rek definitely yow nekkuloo ci yëf yi. So glutathione moom laa nekk di use from last month on. And du la xeesal pecc waaye nag dafa setal sa yaram dafa génne all the imperfections which we all have du la weexal tal waaye dafa liisal sa yaram nooyal ko nepp moo nekk nii am nañ the entire collection amal nañ leen lotion bi amal nañ leen cream face cream eye cream what is this one amal nañ leen glycerine amal nañ leen sax a glutathione product boo xam ne pour lunette la moo nekk nii su loolu passé amal nañ leen the glutathione vitamins seen vitamin C ñoo nekk nii one a day nga ko jël and not only ne dafa leeral sa yaram but it's a very good anti-aging antioxidant anti-aging vitamin la ci gàttal oil si nekk nii HT26 bante rek ñu ci HT26 amal nañ leen 8 different kinds of oil from barago oil to carrot oil lemon oil name it in skincare oil am nañ ko seen oil si is not only for skin but mun nga use oil si for your hair and some are for your entire body góor ñi indil nañ leen a moisturizer who says na diwi jigéen rek lañ dee jaay xam nga rek yéenay suñ xarit buñ defaree jigéen yi foog yéen tamit ñu sóoraale lañ amal nañ leen a very very good moisturizer very hydrating from HT26 du la xeesal du la leeral dafa ànd rek nooyal sa yaram HT26 tey waxoon naa la ni ñoo fi nekkal HT26 seen top si gel line bi moo nekk nii bii pour koo xam ne la waruloo xeesal really waaye leeral rek nga bëgga leeral nooyal mooy bii mooy HT26 top si gel tamit amal nañ leen the entire collection and then moving right along bante ñu ngi si HT26 waxoon naa la ni ñun ñoo fi toogal HT26 ma ca Paris HT26 amal nañ leen almost like 9 different collections from them preparation bi moo nekk nii amal nañ leen anti-tache usoon naa ko a couple of months ago actually about 3 months ago moom it says it all the name says it all it is anti-tache soo ko use doo am benn tache at all doo am any spot at all on your skin moo nekk nii du xeesbej waaye nag almost xeesbej la in my world and then amal nañ leen vegetarian boo amoon stretch mark te mu jaaxal la lool dafa fekkut nga ñëw skincare plus vegetarian line bi mooy pour stretch mark mooy pour réew so garabi réew ñi ne ko doon laajte amal nañ leen ko from the laboratories of skincare plus Paris from HT26 Paris that is yes I can't wait for skincare plus Paris anti-aging caviar seen caviar line bi HT26 seen caviar line bi is geared towards anti-aging loolu mooy su dee yaa ngi jéem a gis signs of aging and you want to get rid of them wrinkles age spots or whatever it is the caviar line is highly recommended for that kind of individual bante ñu ngi si HT26 amal nañ leen tamit another line of product bu ñoo ooyee white essence ñam 5 different formulas lañ am bi gën a fort ci white essence mooy expertise moo nekk nii moom moo laa weexaltal moom mooy seen strongest formula the second strongest formula in white essence mooy caviar dina la xeesal ba pare tamit it has anti-aging properties as well because of the caviar extract bu loolu passé the third most lightening product from white essence mooy the perfection bee nekk nii xet gi neex na lool and very nice on the skin bu loolu passé the fourth most lightening product mooy Rapporteur bi mooy seen fourth lightening product so su dee da nga am just a black beauty a natural black beauty nga bëgg a ko maintain but nga bëgg a am just that kind of glow then I will recommend the transparent mom the name says it all it is basically just very transparent ku nekk mën na ko use as long as your goal is just to maintain your natural complexion moo nekk nii transparent amal nañ leen the entire line the soap the lotion the oil the face scrub and the mask
your one-stop beauty station. We have all the answers for your beauty quest, all the means to beautify you.